Ooh. Oh my god. A poor Spike Chunsoft logo. Huh. Anyway, welcome to Eyes, the Somnium Files. And yes, that is pronounced I in this game. It will make more sense. Well, it'll make some semblance of sense. I promise. I hope. I promise. So let's go into the options and of course make sure that we have everything tuned the way that we need to. Yep. I doubt we're gonna need subtitles because this is a lot of text-based game, so I don't think we'll need that. Although it is nice to have during cutscenes. Do they have anything like that? Nope. All right, I think we're good. Although I do like the woogly woo on the letters. That's kind of nice. Yes, Kisty, it does feel very nice to have everybody here this evening, doesn't it? It's good to get the old gang back together. And without any further bother, let's play this game. I am super stoked. Starting game with selected language. Language cannot be switched. Proceed. Uh-huh. This game supports autosave. When the save icon is displayed in the bottom right, do not close the game. Okay, very much noted. This is a work of fiction. Names, characters, places, incidents either are products of the author's imagination or are used fictitiously. Please don't sue us. Okay, I'll do my best. It was a dark and stormy night when our mystery begins, as all great mysteries do. And we're starting out with some very demented circus music. I had a friend of mine in college who hated that circus music. That hated it. Like freaked the fuck out the minute anybody would start humming bars. And of course I was the asshole that always did it. Oh, it's a merry-go-round. Yeah. See, normally in these kind of games, this is the scene where we find our first victim. And I see this is no different. Ooh. Yeah, she dead, y'all. Oh, yeah. That girl dead. More like a merry-go-round to the afterlife. I, the Somnium Files. Well, title dropped within the first minute. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Day 1. Friday. Sig I. Sure, why not? Friday at 10:54 p.m. Bloom Park. Kind of feels a little Phoenix Wrighty. I mean, literally just because they gave me the date and time for a thing and we're about to start a mystery. But other than that, nothing like it. Why? Also, I just noticed that some of the horses are here in the book. Whatever. It's okay. What the hell is that thing? It's an eyeball inside a little goo boy? Weird. During investigations, the main character, Date, inspects scenes and collects testimony. Progress by examining objects and talking to people. Date's position is fixed, but you can move the cursor and my view. Try looking around and moving the cursor to find something that catches my eye and inspect it. Interesting. Okay, so I can also move the cursor with the WASD keys, as well as with my mouse. And then I can use the arrow keys to look around at different things. Like the skewered horses that are...
Around.
Yeah.
It looks like it's skewered.
This is not a message from the criminal.
Oh! Oh! It is a little eyeball trapped in a goo boy. And its name is Iba. 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 Eyeball. Eyeball. Oh boy.
The park was already in this state before the crime.
Really? This is just...
My best hypothesis is that this is the result of a teenage prank.
Okay, I was about to say, that's just the way the park has these things decorated? Because that's fucked up. Artificial intelligence bear assistant. You know what? I can get down with that. Also, when we speak to a person, we will be presented with choices and look. Okay. Use the choices to select the topic of conversation. Look will allow you to observe the person that you are speaking to. Oh, that's cool. So what the hell am I doing here?
Are you serious?
She's like, really, Date? I love that the boss turns right at the camera. It's like, are you fucking kidding me?
You're Special Agent Kaname Date.
Right.
You're a member of Abyss, and that means you answer to me. I called
Right.
you here to inspect the scene, Date.
Sure,
Okay,
boss.
good to know.
But inspecting dead bodies isn't usually part of the job.
Also, aren't my heterochromatic eyes called for somewhere
Usually,
else?
no. But tonight it is. Because you know this woman, don't you, Date? I had
Do
to
I?
tell you. You deserve to know.
I know this woman? And of course the choices disappear once you do them. So, who found the body?
Metro got a call about 2 hours ago. Someone heard screaming coming from the park. Beat cop responded, checked out the scene.
And found the corpse.
Yeah. Thing is, the caller was anonymous.
Oh,
I'll give you the
anomalous.
details later.
After finishing discussing a topic with someone, they might have new things to talk about. When talking to people who choose topics that interest you, you might obtain important information and/or clues. Selecting log will help you, will allow you to recap any previous conversation. Noted. Oh, and it even gives you like what you were doing that triggered. This is neat. And then auto. What's auto? I wonder. Maybe auto scrolling? It's a bench. Guess not. And what can you tell me about
Her
our
name's
victim?
Nadami Shoko. You knew her, right?
I get. Oh, auto is
What was
auto
the
progression,
relationship
okay.
like? I heard you two have been close for years.
I wouldn't say
So
that.
then,
We were just
if
acquaintances.
the boss is in fact looking at me, Date, does that mean that we are in Date's head? Like, and looking around through his Iba right now? Through his Iba? Yeah. Ooh, the panda ride. It looks lonely. Aww. And then the parasol that's getting pelted by rain. And a bench. And is this the control room? The place where the operator would sit and turn the ride on and off. I took a look inside, but didn't see anything that might be a clue. Alright, Inspector. Anything to go on?
Not yet, sir.
No, yes, sir. Okay, that's good to know. How's the investigation?
Not too good, unfortunately. We're not finding much.
That's not great. Any suspects, boss?
Not yet. We just found the victim. Too early to say
Okay.
anything for sure. But this could be a copycat killer at work. From the
Copycat
case
killer.
6 years ago.
Oh,
6 years
that
ago.
case. Yes, we remember all about that case. Maybe refresh my memory for those who don't remember. No. For whatever reason, she didn't elaborate. The case 6 years ago.
It's unusual
I
for
guess
this
we'll
time
talk about
of
the
year.
weather.
It'll be hard to find any usable prints.
It's like the sky is crying. I call her boss. She runs Abyss, a special branch of the Metropolitan Police Department. I report directly to her. All right, I guess we have no choice left but to inspect the body. It's mounted on one of the horses. We should get a better look. We take a step forward.
Sorry, sir. Could you please not get any closer?
But how do you
We haven't
expect me to
taken any
inspect the
footprints
body?
Yet. I
Oh,
appreciate your understanding.
Uh-huh.
Allow
I'll wait.
me to assist you.
What are you gonna do, Iba? That's Iba. Her official designation is AI Ball. Eyeball. She's an artificial intelligence built into my fake eye. The heterochromia is in fact a thing. Okay.
Want me to use the zoom, right?
And I'm going to take off the auto because sometimes I want to take a little longer. Yeah,
Correct.
use the zoom.
That will allow you to investigate without physically disturbing the scene.
Neat. Iba vision modes. While playing through the story, Iba's special vision modes can help you obtain new information. You can now use the zoom mode to enlarge a target. Select zoom and examine the corpse. We can view controls in F1. Yo, that's a lot of controls. Holy shit. Okay, cool. And let's zoom in. Wow. Can I move sight? No. Okay. So I guess the left eye is going to be the big clue here. So let's examine everything else
Multiple
first.
puncture wounds to the front of the torso.
Uh-huh.
Cause of death? Blood loss from these wounds.
I would, yeah, that sounds about right,
Body
Iba.
temperature and
You're
rigor
dead on.
mortis indicate the time of death was approximately 6 hours ago.
Okay, so lukewarm, but not
That would
quite
place
cold.
the crime occurring around 5 p.m.
Several puncture wounds, no cuts or tears. If it was 5 p.m., that means it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Duh, they told us the time. Duh.
The
Several
victim's
puncture
probably
wounds.
stabbed with something pointed and smooth, like an ice pick.
Uh-huh. And then transported here, secured after,
The left
and
eye
then had her
socket is
eyeball
vacant.
removed?
Victim has had her left eyeball removed.
Left eye.
The most likely scenario is that the killer or killers removed it.
Well, we don't know that for sure. A crow or some other animal could have pulled it off the corpse.
Impossible.
I mean, it has been
The amount of
6
blood
hours, but...
indicates that the victim's eye was removed before.
Toblerone! Thank you so much for that terrible pun, and also the subscription. The amount of blood indicates that the victim's eyeball was removed before her death. Oh. Okay. Interesting.
They carved it out.
Also,
while she was
did it
still
give me like a
alive.
full tinfoil hat? That's you know what? It's giving me some very appropriate faces tonight. You guys should keep giving me money so that way we can keep doing more. Oh, you're right. You're right. I was base 10ing it. You're right, Dan. You're right. Time is base 12 system. My bad. Okay. So back to the case at hand. That's gross. So they did, in fact, pry out the eyeball post. Oh. You know, I think it's 100 bits is the cheer base for bits. If I'm not mistaken. I could go and look in the settings, but frankly, that would take a second, and I'm kind of getting into the mystery now. So I'll look at it during the break.
Analyzing the source of the sound. Sonic analysis indicates the sound originated from inside the merry-go-round's central column.
Inside the column?
Very appropriate to play right now. Thank you, Harwood. The noise came
Data.
from inside.
Use me to see through the column. Utilize the X-ray mode.
Ooh, that's gonna come in very handy. Can I look at the button? Never mind. Never mind. We're not doing that. Guys, you're not gonna believe this. Guys, get over here. You're not gonna believe this. He starts hitting the shit out of the police officers next to him.
It appears as though someone is inside.
You don't say, Iba. I threw down my umbrella and ran to the pillar.
Hey, wait!
But we don't have the budget
up.
to show it. We barely have enough budget to show my very weird shaped lips. That's very bizarre. I pushed him aside and ran up to the platform. Again, not enough budget to show it.
Hey, I know you're in there. If
Come
you can
on
hear me,
out.
Say something.
Please, with your hands up. No reply. Looking closely, we found a small handle on the column. I grabbed it hard and tried to pull it open. Nothing. It was locked. Oh
It
no!
may be locked from the inside.
Damn it.
Those crafty killers, they always lock the door. Come on out, little girl. I know you did
Whoever's in
this.
there, stay back.
Uh-oh. That's a fancy future pistol. Date? Date?
Izuki.
Girl's got a weapon. I told you she was a suspect. Okay, what? So the little girl with blue hair that we found inside of the merry-go-round, she's our only lead on this. And she just so happened to have the murder weapon in her hands. Now, it's entirely possible that she found the murder weapon and then got scared by something when she found the body and the murder weapon. She would have been the scream that was heard, which brought us around. And then maybe to try and defend herself, she picked up the murder weapon and locked herself in the closet in the center column. That tracks.
What is this place?
Is this
This
my
is your
mind
dream.
palace?
I'm me.
Yeah. Yes, Date. Yes, you are.
Correct. You are Date.
You are?
You're subconscious, silly. Oh, God. Now we're getting all Silent Hill and shit. You're dancing. You're neurotic. You're the ring girl. You're looking for a skeleton. You're playing charades terribly. You're doing weird things with the camera. What the hell is going on? Dante, you took the words right out of my mouth, my man. Took the words literally right out of my mouth, my man.
All of your queries.
I certainly fucking hope so. Wait, please
Who
stop
are
dancing.
you?
I'm me, of course.
I know that voice. Iba?
What?
Indeed.
What?
Why do you look like a fluorescent shrimp?
And why were you dancing so weird?
What are you talking about?
I don't think looks would have been the first thing that I can't. Now, don't get me wrong. The looks are a little odd, a little strange, little pulsing lights and Genesis Evangelion, but wouldn't have been the first thing that I commented on.
Under normal circumstances, I would lecture you about your awful taste, but
What are you doing in my dream?
Yeah,
you
they're very.
called me.
To be fair, she is like locked into my neurons, so it's not surprising that somehow the AI breaks into your dreams, but that's not really. It's not something that's been explored before. I don't think. I can't think of any other stories where, you know, the brain has been hooked up to AI and that infects your dreams. Interesting. Interesting. I never considered that before.
My consciousness and your own are linked.
Yeah, of course they are.
This is why I appear in your dreams.
Literally
Consider me
hardwired
an
into my
alter ego.
neurons.
But I shouldn't waste time explaining further. You will have forgotten this by the time you wake up.
Oh. Right, because dreams are very
I will
impermanent.
discuss this with you soon, when you're awake.
Interesting. So unless you become a master of lucid dreaming, it's not really the most effective means of communication with your AI. However, it is pretty cool. I can't remember. My head is all fuzzy. I'm not my usual self. It's like I'm inside someone else's head. What a strange feeling.
Putting that aside, do you recognize this room?
No, not at all.
I suppose that's fine.
And it also matches the, oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I agree,
Let us
Harwood.
begin.
Because I was going to say the model matches the face, the actual, like, in-game model, but that's exactly
Begin
what you
what?
said.
Somnium
We're going Super Saiyan God.
Activate.
Somnium scan. Okay, what the fuck is happening?
Got it.
Got what?
I have completed a scan of your somnium, your dream world.
You mean this thing? This thing around me? I hope you didn't scan in my drawers, because that's really
My
embarrassing.
simulations have encountered several mental locks.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Mental locks.
So, things that I have locked
You
away from
already
myself?
forgotten? Even your critical thinking abilities have dulled.
Huh?
In short, Somnium is a world built from the deepest recesses of your consciousness.
Okay.
This world is divided into several layers. Each layer stands upon a foundation, a base component. Think of these
That makes sense.
foundations as mental blocks, or simply locks for convenience.
Yeah, I get the metaphor.
Mental locks must be broken before
I've
we
played
can
Phoenix
proceed
Wright
deeper
before.
into
I know how this works.
consciousness.
You just keep tapping it until it breaks.
The truth is always hidden within the deepest layers.
Find the contradictions.
Therefore,
Objection!
must-
Sorry. I really miss those
remove
games.
the
They're
mental
so
locks.
good. So good. I want to play the crossover. They did a Phoenix Wright and Professor Layton crossover game, and it looks amazing. But I never got around to playing it, and I think I probably should.
Correct.
So I just need to turn on all the lights and open the door?
Okay,
Shouldn't be too hard.
that sounds easy enough.
Don't be so sure.
But why would I?
Appearances
What
in
am
this
I
world
locking
can
away
be
from
deceiving.
myself? What's inside of my brain that I don't want to know about?
Let's start with the door.
Okay,
Please
simple
direct
enough.
me to the door and give me instructions.
I see.
All right.
So I can do whatever I want with you in this world.
Oh, Date. Oh, that face.
Well, I
Oh, Dante.
suppose that is true, but
All right, let's do
I
this.
will remember it. You won't. Wake Date up. Sinking in the brain. I love it. I really hope that AI is going to always be in a different... Anyway, Date's dream world. In this strange and surreal dream, trust the light to wake up Date. Okay. Insomnia, you explore a dream to discover the subject's hidden memories. Unlocking the mental locks will allow you to travel deeper into the dream. Unlocking all of them will reveal important information. The Somnium guide to unlocking the mental locks is displayed in the upper left corner. Okay, first move Iba closer to the door and investigate. Ooh, we're running around as Iba. This is great. Okay, all right, I'm on board. And then we got a map. Ooh. Of my current location and objects we've investigated in the Somnia. If we are lost or want to save time, try checking the map. Neat. And then we can see clearly that yes, there is in fact an object to observe just over there, and then we can scroll through the entire apartment to see it's the only, in fact, object to observe. Huh.
a door locked with a padlock.
Okay. When investigating things, you can choose from a number of options to give Iba instructions. For now, have Iba investigate the
It
door.
appears all I have to do is open this door.
Okay, but it's got a whole bunch of locks on it and shit, and we don't have a key. Oh, nope, that's not how you open a lock. That's definitely not the action of opening a lock.
That is to be expected. Dreams are not bound by logic. This is
Okay.
Date's Somnium, a reality built by dreams.
Do I have to use the
My
skeleton
Somnium?
hand?
I see. Your mental faculties must be hazy because your body is currently sleeping.
Right.
I suppose I will have to explain.
I'd rather you
Again,
not disturb my precious
and again.
sleep.
And again and again and again.
Shut up and listen.
It's not really the most... facial expressions aside. Well, I get it.
Date,
The light.
look at that.
Through yonder window breaks.
The places where the light
Ooh.
touches have become colored. Perhaps those parts are now tangible. Every human mind is
Okay.
unique. Every human dream has its own set of rules.
So, I'm guessing that I'm
understand
probably
these
going to end up
rules,
going into
the
other
dream world
people's
itself
dreams.
becomes malleable. Who was that?
I don't know.
You must know. This is your dream. It is created from your memories.
I don't know what to tell you. I have no idea who that was.
Interesting.
You may remember upon reflection.
I need to give you commands that will unlock the mental locks, right?
Indeed.
Yes.
but it is
We'll get there.
difficult to predict exactly how an object will behave in Somnium. Think outside the box. Trying different actions will help solve the problem.
Now.
Okay.
Don't forget that I have a veto.
She does have the ability to override whatever you're definitely pervertedly thinking of having her do. In the Somnium world, you're able to investigate objects that have a floating name. A new object has appeared. Move eyeball to it and investigate. Okay. Oh. The Winter Iris and the Switch. Neat.
A winter iris.
What?
Do you not recognize it? This is an iris that blooms in winter.
It's currently outlined in purple, so you know that it's special. Let's smell it.
Hey, I didn't know you could smell.
I can't. I'm pantomiming. Isn't it
Bah.
easier to visualize this way?
She's collecting sensory data.
Not
Definitely
enough.
doing that.
Pardon?
Harder. You gotta smell it harder.
I beg your most unbelievable pardon.
Okay.
There you go. Really get it in those nostril holes. Too hard. Sniffing too hard.
Amazing suction. Bravo. Marvelous.
I just don't even know. I don't even know. I've waited weeks to play this game, and it's not disappointing in any way, shape, or form. This is great. This is great.
Are you experiencing so regularly to cause this to happen in your dreams?
I have no fucking clue. Maybe I'm just a
You were
psychopath.
able to touch it.
Correct.
So.
She was able to snort it up her goddamn nostril. Okay. So we've made progress. That's good, I guess. Your actions have now advanced your progress. Reach the end to clear the Somnium. All right. So now let's investigate the light
Thorns are
switch.
gone.
The thorns are gone because we removed the plant. Because we sniffed up the plant, the thorns are gone.
Now I can activate the switch.
Oh, sweet Jesus. I mean, I guess cocaine does come from a plant. We just skipped a few steps to get there. This is gonna be great. And click. Nope, you gotta go the other way. Other way. Oh. Oh. There was a lady.
Isn't this rewarding?
There was a
Dante?
lady over
Another
there.
place you can touch.
I would rather be sleeping.
And the skeleton now has something in its eyeball. Ooh. Yay! So the first mental lock was the light switch, and we have taken care of it. The other mental lock is the door with the multiple chains on it. We can always check this by going to menu, file, and appendix. I don't think I need to do that. I think instead, we need to go over and investigate some of these new items that have appeared. The standing lamp, this basket that Cat loves to hide in.
I cannot see inside it.
Should we wear the basket? Should we tackle the basket? Should we search the basket? I really love these other two options. I mean, we can search the basket, but yeah, tackle it. Oh my God, she did.
Ow,
She just
that hurt my shoulder.
tackled the box.
Sorry. I shouldn't have asked you to do that.
No, you really should.
Shoulder that burden?
Ah! Best game. Best game.
Is that a
Best
pun?
game. You better believe it was. Best game.
A basket.
Let's wear the
Leave
basket.
it to me.
It'll make a fancy hat.
It
Oh.
is dark.
Iba,
I see a dumb
Iba. There's
AI and a skeleton.
why? Wait. So wait, no, but I want to investigate why the
basket.
skeleton got a basket on its head too, because that's really weird.
A model of a UFO. A stuffed chupacabra. And a $1 bill.
Occult stuff, maybe?
Nah,
Does the occult interest
things we
you,
don't
Dante?
believe in anymore. Capitalism.
The truth is out there.
It is a trending topic. Anyone could have encountered
X-Files
items such as
reference.
these.
Oh, the X-Files reference. with the thing that just played a little bit ago.
True. Somebody's into the occult.
This is somewhat different than a cult.
Interesting.
A
Well, I guess
floor
the
lamp
standing
shaped like
lamp
a
then.
rose.
We can kick it, we can lift it up, or we can turn off the light. I mean, we spent so long turning it on, I think I'll save that one for last. Let's kick it. Thwack! Oh! Interesting.
You don't have to kick it so hard.
Thwacking the
everything
lamp.
you've got. That's my motto.
I like you, Iba. Thwacking it
Didn't
indeed
even budge.
influenced
I
the
saw
skeleton
the
again.
skeleton's skull move slightly. Hey,
Yeah.
Dante, are we gonna get him too? Huh?
Okay, Iba, a little too excited on the kicking.
Thug.
Yes, probably, but we'll get there. Also, I can't do anything else to it. Fuck. Should have done something else. And yes, you're absolutely right, Harwood. The skeleton has the same injury as the
glass
little
of
girl.
wine.
Young woman, I guess. The little girl was the one with the ice pick. Should we investigate, smell, or get crunk? I mean, I guess I know what I would go with.
Leave it to me.
Turn that bitch up.
Hey,
Nice.
I feel kind of good.
Huh. I guess
why
AIs
is
can
an
get dream
AI
drunk.
getting drunk.
Why do I have to listen to Dante
Bah.
diss me all the time?
Oh, she's annoying when she's drunk. Someone else can come take her.
Don't worry. Everyone's annoying when they're drunk. That's part of the fun. But that seems to be all I can interact with there.
Skeleton.
And now we got the skeleton.
Appears to be bleeding from the left eye.
Let's talk to the skeleton.
To the skeleton?
You just want
Yeah.
someone to talk to, huh?
True.
Somebody that isn't me.
Hello, my name is Iba. What is your name? How are you? I am currently 92% charged and feeling well.
How do you question? How does an eyeball mounted AI need charging? Number one. Number two, where's my charging port? You just put on an eye patch that's like
Don't ignore me.
God, one of those proximity chargers that you can like set your phone on it. You just have to put it over to your eye so that way it makes contact.
Stupid bony man.
Oh, that's
Your
not
mother
very
is a stupid
humorous.
bony girl. Bony, bony, bony.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Yep. I didn't even consider that, Kisty, being able to just pull the eyeball out and put it on a charge port. But that
You
seems
finished?
very inconvenient, doesn't it? I'd rather just leave the eyeball in and have it
Immeasurable.
run off my own human electricity. Okay, so we can do more with the skeleton. Investigate
There
it.
are traces of blood around the left eye socket.
Sure are.
Even though it's just bone.
This skeleton is clinging to some small bit of life.
I hope my bones
Okay, too
die
close.
and stay dead.
Very, very too close. Also, those teeth are fucked. For real. That's like some Scotland shit.
A skeleton.
And last but not least, we can beat the crap out of it.
Know this, skeleton. I
Bah.
harbor no grudges against you.
I'm doing this because my master says to.
Hi.
Thwack!
Yeah!
Okay, so
What?
yeah, that royally messed some things up.
Look, the wall.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And the walls come tumbling down. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Oops. I mean, you don't have to break the locks if there's no door. Oh, and we're back in the apartment. Shit.
Do you have an irrepressible urge for destruction you've been holding back all this time?
Even if I
Yes,
did, adults
but
have to
that's
learn
beside the
moderation,
point.
you know.
Ooh.
Who is
And now
he?
the door is
Are you sure
lit.
you don't know?
I don't know. He looks like some old man.
You could describe him a little more generously.
He looks like... Boss is sleep talking. A hidden item, insomnia? There's always one somewhere. Humph no more, I can't eat anymore, I'm stuffed. A hidden item? Oh. Look at that.
What?
Huh. Dream document duty intern. I just got an achievement for. The hell was that thing? File allows me to read information. Hey, we got a photo album. You can earn album photos by finding hidden items or clearing a somnium with more than 1 second remaining. We can view photos we collected at any time and collect them all. Day 1, Date B. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. You know what that says to me? Aw, cute little Iba in a cup. That says to me we're gonna be dealing with some timeline bullshit. Interesting. I'm gonna have to read all of this later. Skills, reaction time increases 3.6 times under certain conditions. That's crazy. Boss is Date's direct supervisor. Shoko and Mizuki. Shoko would be the lady who died. Mizuki would be the young girl who was found. Although she is not related to Date, he became her de facto guardian 4 years ago. The two have lived under one roof ever since. Oh, wow. Huh, and she also hates how Date holds chopsticks. And then Iba. In Date's left eye socket. Interesting. She dislikes going outside the simulation. But also, she loves to sneak outside of Date's eye socket while he's sleeping and makes mischief. Love it. And then in the appendix, we can check all that good stuff. Okay, neat. Oh, yep. Yep. You can check the story's progress and branching points with the flowchart. Ah, it's good to be home. This will be filled out as the story advances. By selecting a chapter and investigation progress, you can jump to any point within the story. Begin piecing, or the case file. Then we can jump to a different section. Day 1, Friday. Day 1, Friday. Sinking in the brain. Sinking in the brain. Okay. Neat. Then go over the options, I can go over flow. Okay, okay. Alright. Do we know why he has the eyeball yet? No. I assume it's part of being an investigator, but I don't know for certain. Notice where the tags were as if there are more spaces to click. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely noticed that. But I wonder if in Date's file it says when he got Iba. As a sinker? Sure, whatever. Date uses the sync machine to dive into the minds of suspect a person of interest. He lost his eye 6 years ago, but replaced it with a prosthetic eye in which houses an advanced artificial intelligence known as an eyeball. He lost all memories past 6 years ago. Hence what makes up the mental blocks. Whatever incident caused us to lose our eyeball also caused us to lose our memory. But But you'll notice that all the places that previously had light are gone now. Like, they are the chunks that are cut out of the world.
A gun came out of the skull?
Huh.
Why is there a gun in this house?
This house has a skeleton in it. Anything can happen.
I hear it's
True.
common in the Kyushu area.
Also, it's a gun key.
in fact,
Instead
it
of a
is said
key
that they
blade,
place hand
it's gun
grenades
key.
in
Who did you hear that from?
a gun. It won't
I'll take that.
Should be fine.
No, it looks like it goes right in that socket.
Look at this hot magnum. I could ventilate some crooks with this thing.
You gotta ask yourself
Don't
one
get
question.
excited.
Remind you
Do
of
you
anyone?
feel lucky, punk? Well, do you?
No.
And
A
now we can
door
go over to
locked
the
with a
door
padlock.
and put the gun in the keyhole. We don't want
Do
to
you
shoot the
think
gun.
something this size would fit?
Ha 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 ha.
Might fit if you work it in a little.
Oh, god
Try
damn it.
Just the tip.
I
God damn it,
suppose.
Date. Hey! We made it fit. Nice.
I see. The gun was the key.
Well, well, well. It seems I was key in helping us escape.
Okay, that's it. This dream is over.
I suppose
Thank you,
this
Iva.
dream is
I
over.
appreciate that.
Guess I'll wake up now.
Good. I'll open it.
To be fair, Iva has been living with him for 6 years, so I'm pretty sure she's well aware of how perverted and or creepy he is. Also, an AI that would have access to the darkest recesses of your brain? Yeah, it knows. I think I figured out who they are. So there was one big clue as to who they were in that apartment. There was a child's drawing of J1A.A acquired. Interesting. There was a child's drawing of, well, a child and two parents. One with dark hair, the dad, and then one with lighter hair, the mom. And I'm assuming that those are either our parents or Mizuki's parents. One of the two. Yes, Kissy. Day 2. Saturday. Saikai. At the police headquarters. 9:21 a.m. Got about 5 hours of sleep last night. Oh, I gotta click the button. I was waiting for it to go away, and I was like, why ain't it going away? Because I gotta fucking click the button, dumbass. Whoa! That's a lot of J-pop posters. That's a lot of posters.
Good morning, Date.
Chief. I think
I
you
was
got a
waiting
problem.
for you.
Were you? Hot. Also, how close are we to Christmas and Halloween? And Police Day? So many holidays at once. A happy birthday banner decoration. The birthday party was a while ago, though. And same with Halloween.
You ever wonder why we call all our pumpkins Jack? What if that pumpkin's name was Bill? Sorry.
That
it
would be a
was
very weird
funnier.
Bill-O-Lantern. Yeah, I bet it was. It's okay, Chief. I forgive. The boy band poster.
Yup. They're all my husbands.
Bullshit. Boss is single, by the way. That's a police poster? Sure, whatever.
That's my grandpa's death mask.
The guy had a huge face.
For real. The mysterious mask displayed on the wall. I thought that was going to be the grandmother's.
That's been here a while.
Yeah,
I
for
mean,
real.
Christmas comes every year, right? It's a pain taking that thing down and putting it up again.
Eh, I guess that's fair. And then there's a coat hanger just there, as well as a bust and a stationary bike that probably never gets used. Same with a snowboard and skis. Public bath door curtain. Why, Chief? Why is most of
Battery
this
died
stuff?
on that thing, so the hands have stopped. Like you and me.
What do you mean?
Oh, Date.
Are you trying to seduce me? I'm gonna look over here now. Yo! The fuck? Inside the bags are masks, like for costume parties. I thought this was a
Reminds me of
goddamn
you with
police
many
station.
faces, one inside the other. No matter how deep you go, you'll never get to the real you.
Matryoshkas eventually end. You get to the last one, the smallest one, like a child. That's the real me.
Like a child. Okay. I mean, I guess the masks. No, they don't make any goddamn sense. I was gonna try and do like for you know, undercover costumes and shit, but none of that makes any goddamn sense. Whatever.
You think
The
it's true that a
Tanukes.
Tanuki's ball sack can stretch up to 10 square feet?
No,
Yeah, I
I didn't know that. So I see you still haven't cleaned this
Where
place
do you
up.
think you are, Agent?
Metro Police Building in Kasumigaseki, Chiyoda District, Tokyo.
Underground. We're 6 stories underground.
Yo, what?
Yeah, what about
For
it?
real? No
No
way.
windows. It's suffocating in here. Dark
Yeah, I
and
guess that's
dreary
true.
all the time. So
It is.
I try to make my office colorful, liven things up a little. It's like a party,
fair.
right? I want it to feel fun in here.
It definitely has a very childlike feel to it. So, about the little girl.
Interrogators say she hasn't said a word since we found her.
No, Melanie, this is definitely not supposed to be romantic. I think it's just supposed to be Japanese and weird. But we're kind of trying to do an investigation in a very weird party room office. I don't know, this game's bizarre, but I love it.
The doctors say she's traumatized. She can't speak. She's
She was
seeing a
just fine
specialist
last
at
week.
Central Hospital.
Did you take her to the hospital after we found her?
Yeah.
Okay, so this allows me to go ahead and patch into the CCTV at the hospital.
Were you with her
Make
this
sure
whole
she's doing
time?
okay. That's good to know.
You're like her legal guardian then.
Yeah.
No, she just lives with me.
I mean, I'm not gonna disagree with you, Melanie. She's 12 years old, in the 6th grade. Circumstances brought us to live together, but we aren't blood related, sort of like a stray cat that found her way into my home.
In any case, we're not going to get anything from her.
And what's the status of the
Who do
investigation?
you think I am, Date?
The boss.
You're my boss? The commander of Abyss Metropolitan Police Department?
I mean, my name.
Huh.
Oh, that I don't know.
Honestly don't know. I've been calling you boss for 6 years, so...
Trust me,
Quick,
it's been more than
crossing and
6
uncrossing
years.
your legs. It's very uncomfortable for me. Oh yeah, we suffer from a memory disorder. We've been having flashbacks recently.
What does your name have
Fragments
to
of
do
my
with our
past.
investigation?
Because if you knew me well enough, you wouldn't have to ask.
Ah. So, nothing to report then. Got it.
Bah. Sick burn, bro. Sick burn.
I don't know if I would call them leads.
What about
Okay.
the ice pick? The one we found in Mizuki's hand?
Did
We
it
were
have
able
anything
to
on it?
identify the manufacturer, but it's sold nationwide. It would be impossible to pin down the buyer. We did
And-
determine that the shape of the pick and the puncture wounds on the victim matched
I was about to
perfectly.
say, did we at least test the blood to make sure it's the victim's blood? Because this could be a completely
We
separate
also
ice pick
discovered
somehow.
that the blood on the pick is the victim's.
Okay, good.
Gaining that ice pick was probably the murder weapon.
Almost definitely.
All right. About the case 6
Hey.
years ago.
Remember the case you brought up yesterday? The one that happened 6 years ago?
Date, forget about it.
What?
It's been a long time since I've been at a crime scene, and I got a little carried away, and... Look, it was a slip of the tongue, okay? Shouldn't have said anything.
And why the hell
That
not?
just makes me want to know even more.
That
For
case
real.
has nothing to do with this one.
But it might.
No, but it has everything to do with
Last
my
night you
memories.
said this could be a copycat crime.
Yes, that's my point. It might be a copycat killer, but it can't be the same killer. That's impossible.
Why?
Literally impossible.
No.
So it's not necessary
Nothing's
for
gonna
you
be
to know
impossible
about
in this
past
game,
cases.
babe.
It would only cloud
Calling
your
it right
judgment.
now.
I don't accept that.
Just give it up, Date.
No, I'm
I
gonna
wouldn't
ask about
tell
it again.
You even if my life depended on it. Even if you took me
It's
to the
gonna
finest
depend on
club
it.
in Kabukicho and showered me in Dom P, my lips are sealed.
But why, Bob?
It's top secret, classified.
It was that bad, huh?
She's gonna have to tell us. What if? Ooh, I like the way
That's how
you
you
think,
want to
Kisty. I like the way you think. I like the way you think. About Renju.
You picked up
Ooh.
Renju yet?
He's at a police station nearby being interviewed. He's not
And
a
who the
suspect
hell is that?
yet, just standard.
Oh, this guy. Shoko's ex-husband and Mizuki's father. Interesting. Not to mention an old
wonder
friend of
what
mine.
Renju
Wow,
was
we just
doing.
know fucking everybody,
Did
don't
call
we?
him a few times. He didn't answer.
He didn't?
No.
The local police tried his phone too, but they got the same result. No
Do you
one was
reckon
able
that
to get
he's
a hold of
murdered
him
also?
until this we explained the situation to him. Had him verify Shoko's corpse. And naturally started asking him questions.
All right.
The pic
About the murder
Mizuki
weapon.
was holding, the only
Yeah, that
prints
one.
on it are hers. The evidence is really stacking up against her.
No. She couldn't have done it. That's impossible.
Well, then
mean,
you better hurry up and
It's
clear
fairly
her.
unlikely.
She is important to you, right?
Any other information?
Let's see. We have some more information about the victim, Shoko Nadami. It's up on the database, although it's
Right.
probably nothing you don't already know.
Well, maybe not. I haven't seen her for over a year.
Still, you know more about her than anyone else on the case, right?
I mean, I reckon so. She
it's
has
part
lived
of
with
the
me for a
reason why
while.
I assigned you to this.
Of course.
Nadami Shoko, 36 years old. Female. Residence, Meguro District.
And mom to the
Met
little girl.
Date Kaname 5 years ago through her husband, Okira Renju.
Right.
Date and Renju were so-called old drinking buddies. Renju and Shoko had one child together, a daughter named Mizuki, the prime suspect of this case.
So, if the mom was just murdered, but she's been living with us for 6 years, then why the fuck is she living with us?
4 years ago, they were divorced.
Right.
Shoko returned to using her maiden name, Nadami.
Okay.
I should also give you this.
So, neither of
It's a
them wanted the
picture of
child in
Shoko.
the divorce?
You'll need this when you're trying to get information, right? Since you don't have a cell phone.
Hey, I'm old school, okay? Did we ever identify who made the
person
phone
who
call?
reported the screaming?
Yeah, that one.
Unfortunately, not yet.
What's the holdup?
They didn't identify themselves over the phone.
Of course
You
not.
should have a location by now.
Yeah, can't you like track the cell phone towers and triangulate the
All we
position
know
and
is
all
that
that
it
shit?
was a payphone.
Fuck.
Payphone? That's odd.
It is unusual. Whoever it was clearly didn't want us knowing their identity. It may have even been the killer.
Which means it was us that made the phone call. That would be so weird. Oh god, that would be so weird. If all of a sudden your eyeball started moving without your knowledge? Oh, that would be so fucking weird. That made my eye hurt. Ah. Also, welcome to the party. Seems like the Aiba can just like ooze its own viscous body that it now controls.
No,
That's
not hello.
weird.
I told you not to just pop out of nowhere like that.
For real! Fucking give me some warning, goddammit, it's weird!
Concerned. Boss knows me by now.
Well, still.
It's incredibly disconcerting. Alright, so I guess now we can talk to everybody. Oh, I can talk to myself. I'm handsome.
You are a handsome-looking man.
Because I can also, because I can see myself through, oh, that's
Are
great.
you okay, Date?
Perhaps it's time for his medication.
This is the best.
Who are you? My name is Kaname Date. I work as a special agent for the investigation squad Abyss at AD. Hello, me. Did you know that the Zhuang people are the largest ethnic minority in China? Yeah, just a little trivia for you. I'm
Oh,
full
so
of
it's-
useful information.
Really? I thought we were in Japan. Never mind. Oops. There I go being racist again. So I guess that's all for myself. I don't think I'm ever gonna get used to seeing myself with my own eyes. It's creepy. I suppose it isn't really my eye. I is my left eye. She's outside of my eye socket right now. But I see what she sees, as if it were my own eye. Her body and the terminal in the back of my eye socket are connected wirelessly. That's dope. You know, you're kind of cute like
Aren't
that.
I receive that compliment frequently.
Your attitude isn't, though.
Hey.
So, am I cute or not cute?
I was joking.
I don't understand your joke. Can you explain what's funny about it?
Nope, not cute at all. That's a surprisingly effective way to get somebody to back down from saying that it's just a joke. To be like, explain to me what's funny about your joke. And then normally they have to explain whatever shitty thing it was they were trying to say with their joke. And it's the worst. Let's be like,
Is that a
who the hell are you?
serious question?
Oh, of course not.
We've been
I mean,
partners for 5
maybe
years.
refresh my memory.
You know who I am.
Do I? Alright, why the hell did you come
I
out?
haven't been getting a lot of exercise lately.
I could tell by your doughy
We're
form.
joking.
I mean, what? It's been 5 years since we first met. One day I got called in the control room and Pewter, the engineer, showed her to me. She was very cute and adorable,
The
and I
official
immediately shoved her in my
title is
eyeball. Oh
AI
my
ball.
god. Yeah, we're in the future, alright.
You may call her Iva. The artificial intelligence contained within this sphere is nothing short of miraculous. An autonomous artificial intelligence birthed from collective nanotechnology.
Interesting.
Its ability to think is controlled by a program we call the Wadjet system.
Why does that sound familiar? Wadjet. Why does that sound familiar? Oh, yeah. Wadjet Eye is the name of the game company that made Unvowed, that game that we played a little bit ago. So that makes sense. But then the actual Wadjet is a goddess of Egypt. She's a cobra goddess. Interesting. To the representation together with King Sinai symbolized reign over all Egypt, formed the rearing cobra on the crown was termed the Uraeus. Gross. Wadjet was the nurse to the infant god Horus and helped Isis, his mother, protect her from the treacherous Uncle Seth when she took refuge in the Delta swamps. Huh, interesting. I was expecting a bit more. There's what I was looking for. So, the Eye of Horus is also known as a Wadjet. That's what I was looking for. Confirmation on that. So, it all kind of links back to Egyptian lore. There we go. That is called the Eye of Horus, or a Wadjet. I was pretty sure that was the case. Like, I have read too many goddamn books to not recognize that word when I
Special
saw it.
Agent Date, from today forward, this is your partner. She will be your personal computer and your personal companion.
That's a little bit too much of the personal category there, Pewter. Iva's been living in my head ever since. Cute. She gathers info and runs Analsys. analysis. She also can access wireless networks and hack into other computers. Ooh, that's handy. And also an invasion of privacy, but very handy. While she is in my eye socket, we communicate through an artificial nerve to my brain. They had to run that cable. You know that, right? It lets us talk without actually speaking. They had to run that cable all the way up into the brain somehow. And I'm pretty sure that was an uncomfortable process.
Okay, really, what's the real reason you came out?
There is something I need to report to the boss.
Okay.
To me?
Do it.
Correct. I could
Nice.
have had the message relayed through Date, but that would have been less efficient. I
Indeed,
concluded
Date is
that
a
it
very
was better
inefficient
to have
communicator.
the both of you hear this together.
Aren't you wasting a lot of time explaining this?
Please
A
listen
lot of time.
quietly. I have determined who reported the crime.
Oh,
You have?
neat. Tell me. Oh, I gotta click on you again, huh? Fine. Who reported the crime?
I found the paper.
Tell me.
It was near the location of the crime, Bloom Park. Thus, I decided to check the surveillance footage of
That
any
does make it a
security
pretty
cameras
high
operating
priority that it
nearby.
was the killer.
So you found a way into
probability,
that
rather.
database.
That is correct.
If it was
That
that
area
close
has
to
little
the
foot traffic,
area
even
that the
less
murder
at
took
night.
place,
The time of the report was around 9 p.m. Cameras only caught
yeah,
one
that
person in
really
the
makes it
area
a high
around that time.
probability that it was definitely
I analyzed
the
the
killer
footage
that
and was
called.
able to obtain a facial recognition match. They were registered as a person.
Melanie,
of
I
interest
also
in
give
the
you
police
permission to punch
database.
Dan. That sounds like fun. Enjoy
Oh
it.
my god, who was it?
The fuck?
Matsushita Ota, 24 years old, male.
Definitely not
I have
24.
marked his
You are not
address on the
fucking
map.
24 years old.
That is
You are
all.
half that. If
Date?
that.
Way ahead of you, boss. Let's go, Iba.
Affirmative.
All right. When we are able to visit a new destination, map will appear at the bottom right of the screen. Open up the map and pick a destination. So this really is a lot more Phoenix Wright than I thought. 'Cause we're going around collecting evidence, investigating scenes, talking to people, and mapping around from location to location. This is really cool. And we're gonna have the time jump mechanic at some point? Yeah. Begin investigation. Reopen investigation. Case file ongoing. We are here. Begin piecing. Case file. Subject apartment. Wake Date up. Date stream world. Okay, interesting. Yeah, no, I'm really liking this. A lot. And I think this is actually the perfect time for us to take our first break. We're going to go ahead and come away for a minute. When we come back, we'll have more the Somnium Files to go, because I don't know about you guys, I'm kind of digging it. It's got a lot of charm. This game does. It's got a lot of characters and charm, and I think that if it keeps kind of, I don't want to say being this silly because it's literally a game about murder, but if it keeps being this silly, then I think we're going to enjoy this a lot. So yeah, you guys stick right there. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Thank you so much for watching. You're watching this on twitch.tv/TimLovers. My name is Leftwich. We'll be right back. Bye. All right. There we are. It's okay. It's okay, Melanie. It
Overall
happens to
length
me all
of
the time.
15.35 inches,
Jesus.
width of 8.8, height of 5.35, and a body weight of just a hair over 830 grams. This RC
That's
car has friction
Very
dampers on the front and
specific
rear
information
axles
about
as
your
well.
RC car. You must be super into
I
those.
used to be a flag girl for RC car racing in my glory days.
Of course you were. Of course you were. Anyways, welcome back, everybody. We're playing more AI, the Somnium Files, and I am very excited to continue playing. We are ready to move over to our next location, and I'm hoping that we'll be able to find some more clues to this little murder mystery going on, because things are starting to get a little interesting. And I'm excited to see where the real game starts. He says, knowing that there's going to be timelines and jumping and skipping and everything.
Oh, hello.
So,
I'm sorry we aren't open yet.
it's okay. I'm not here for
Oh.
business.
I'm not a
I'm here for
customer.
pleasure. That's
I'm here for
a little
something
creepy.
else. I'm with the MPD.
I was about to say, you really might want to lead with that.
Oh, heavens, no. Is my boy... Is Ota in trouble?
Not yet,
Calm
ma'am.
down, ma'am. I'm just here to ask some questions.
Also, is she wearing a shirt that says hipster? I'm pretty sure she is.
And you're
She hurries out of the
Ota's-
kitchen with a
His
knife.
mother,
And your name, ma'am?
Mayumi Matsushita.
Miss
Uh-huh.
Matsushita. Before we talk, could I make a request?
Please put down the
Could you
knife.
put that knife down, please?
Yeah. Please. Thank you.
Oh, goodness. Sorry.
Don't go waving her around like that. It's very dangerous, don't you know? Good. She puts down the knife. Voluntarily. Let's make sure the knife is... Something is engraved on the handle. What's engraved on the handle? Oh.
A kitchen knife with a floral pattern.
And there's something written on the handle.
Mom, I love you always.
Ota
Super
gave
sweet.
me that knife for Mother's Day when he was in elementary school.
What was that?
He
A year ago?
knows how much I love flowery designs.
Uh-huh.
I've used it every single day since he gave it to me. Oh, it's more
Cute.
than just a kitchen knife. It means the world to me.
Okay. Then we got a mop and bucket over there, and of course shoes, chairs for people to sit at in the bar, in the kitchen, and a weird poster. Beer out on the wall.
You have zero standards, Kaname Date.
I agree with you, Iba. So, tell me about your restaurant.
Oh, it's just a little diner.
It looks very unassuming.
But not to toot my own horn or anything. We do get quite a lot of customers here.
I see.
manage it with my
Good to know.
husband, but it can get pretty hectic during lunchtime.
Yeah, I imagine so.
What?
This establishment is near the Kawasaki district that's been off limits for 8 years. That could
Okay.
mean- Never mind.
Huh?
What? No, Iba, you just made a connection that I don't know about. What? How long have you been here?
About 30 years now. We had to borrow a lot of money to get started, but back then, everyone was willing to lend you money.
Yeah, subprime loans and all that. So where's your husband?
I think
He's
went
around
to
here
buy some
somewhere.
Ingredients. He comes and goes all the time without telling me. This
I
is
definitely
nothing
didn't put him
new.
in the stew. About Shoko. Oh, yeah. Brought out the picture
Does
of
this
Shoko.
woman look familiar to you?
No, I don't recognize her. Who is she?
No one.
Murder
Don't worry.
victim. And is your son here?
That boy. He's been hanging out at this office building lately.
Of course. Trying to chop things down.
What kind of office?
Oh, what was it? It's a place where irresponsible young men hang out. Nonconformists and the like.
What, like gangsters?
Oh, heavens, no, nothing like that. Ota wouldn't go to a place like that.
Then
Oh, I remember. It's a production office.
Yep.
An
Yep.
entertainment
No, that makes
company.
sense. That makes sense. Okay, so what's the name of this company, and should I go on
I'm
over there?
sorry, my memory's been so spotty.
Ah, crap, of course. Why does Oda go there?
Because there's a goddess there.
It's
what?
always a
Ota
woman.
says it all the time. A goddess. More like a witch, if you ask me.
A witch, huh?
Put a spell on you.
Yes, a witch put a spell on
Now
my
you're
poor Ota.
mine.
You see that box over there?
What box?
The one on the
Oh, that
table?
box. Yeah, that one.
Yes.
Right over here.
Just look. You'll see what I mean.
I don't know if I want to look in the
Do
box.
you
What's in
want
the
to see if
box?
It was delivered a little.
Any idea what's inside it?
It's bound to be merchandise from that horrible succubus. She
course it
forces
is.
Oda to buy them. I know it.
Right. So we can X-ray vision it. It's a cardboard box. Delivery slip attached.
The sender is Great Grin.
Okay.
Popular online store.
The product description reads, solid model.
Oh boy. But how do I... What if I want to use the other view? Because I should be able to x-ray this box and look at what's inside of it, right? Also, that's definitely azamon.co.jp.
We should look inside. Use the X.
There we go. Okay. Uh-huh. It's a statue.
Now,
Hey there, Carl.
what is-
Welcome.
A solid
Glad you could join us.
PVC model of a person, known as a figure.
Something's
Yeah.
written on the base.
I mean, at least she's
The
fully
letters
clothed.
appear to be some kind of metal. The permeability of X-ray vision should make them legible.
A set.
I see. Oh. Uh-oh.
Allow me to
It's got a
investigate.
heartbeat.
A moment, please.
Okay. A set. Iba needs a moment. So let's talk to the mom in the meantime, I guess, and maybe she'll come back out.
Works for that entertainment group. She's an idol.
Do you know her
Uh-huh.
name?
I'm assuming it's not Witch.
Her name? I don't
Nope,
remember.
doesn't remember that either. Yeah, of
I
course.
just call
Thanks,
her the
Amy.
witch.
You're real help.
All right, we're getting nowhere. She doesn't remember the talent or the company.
Even I am at a loss.
Yeah.
But that I still want to know a set. So I guess I'm not gonna figure out what's going on with that, huh?
That's just the cap. Thank goodness we have that. Otherwise, I wouldn't know what year it is.
Yeah, you seem to be very forgetful, lady. It's okay. I don't think she's kidding. Fortune. And then all the menus up top. Ooh, various autographs of people who have come in. And a lucky cat.
What the hell?
Are
Oh,
you
cute.
unfamiliar with the superstition? Imitating a cat's meow to a lucky cat statue grants that person happiness and luck.
Is that right?
I didn't know that. Cute. Okay. Well, I guess that's all we've got here. Can you call
Call
Ota?
him?
Yes. Does he have a cell phone?
A cell phone? Why would he need a cell phone if we have a phone at the house?
Because sometimes you want
Doesn't have
McDonald's and
one?
not the food you have at home.
He better not. Waste of money.
You can abandon this line of questioning, Date. Ota does
Yeah, I
have
agree.
a phone. I found his number.
Call it.
What? For real?
I have already attempted to call multiple times. There is no connection. Either the
Crap.
phone is off or he has no reception.
Let's hope he's not face down in a gutter somewhere.
That would
Yeah,
be
that would be
unsanitary, as well as a
very bad.
violation of waste.
That's not. Never mind, Iba. It's okay.
Date, I found some information about the figure.
Bingo.
A-Set is the name of a popular female musician.
Of course she
Sounds
is.
like our witch. Is A set a group name?
No, it is a single artist.
An A set
Good to know.
figure.
Correct.
What's the name of her talent agency?
Lemniscate.
Sorry. What?
I repeat.
It means nothing to me.
Lemniscate.
Renju owns that
Okay.
company.
What? Ah, it does mean something to us.
Excuse
Shit.
me. Does the name Lemniscate ring a bell?
Oh, yes! That's where Ota goes.
Iba, bring
Okay,
the car around.
so we do
At
know that.
once.
We're going to Lemniscate. Real quick. Yeah, about this idol. She mentioned a box. Oh. Never mind. I guess we would just look at it. I don't think there's any new information here, otherwise it would tell me. So, I guess we're moving on to Lemniscate. Loading. Loading. Car driving sequence. Loading. Lemniscate. Hello? Any murderers here?
That's him?
I'm looking for a small boy who
Correct.
might be a murderer. Ooh, found him. That
Are
was
you
easy.
Ota Matsushita?
Who are you?
I'm a
From the
police officer.
MPD.
The police?
Yeah, I'm here to ask you about a murder. The one that you called in. Huh. The receptionist back there. Limit escape. Ooh. Whole bunch of pretty magazines on the rack. Oh. Is that... No, I thought that was like a coin or something down there. Yeah, I pick up quarters. What about it? Abstract artwork. Let's take a look at the receptionist. A receptionist with huge breasts sitting behind the desk. I don't understand why that detail was important, but sure, whatever.
That is a high stool.
A high school?
No,
Nope,
Date.
not what she said. It's a high table. That's a high kid.
Date, look! Ants! Look at them go! Yay!
Aw,
We need to
Iva
have a
loves
discussion
looking at
about your
nature.
obsession with insects.
And on the monitor, promotional videos of the agency's talent are displaying. Nothing dirty, though. This isn't that kind of company. You sure? You sure? How to take a girl home in just 2 minutes. I think I'll take a look at that. Nah, I think we'll get back to work instead. So, what you typing?
Nothing. Could you stop bothering me, please?
No. So,
No.
could you maybe
I'm
look up
kinda
at me,
busy
please?
right now.
Ah, fine, whatever, nerd. What can you tell me about last
Last
night?
night?
You
Don't
know
play
that
dumb,
murder
kid.
that you called in?
Yesterday, 9 p.m., you called the police from a payphone. You told them about screaming you heard coming from Bloom Park.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right, Ota, look. We
Really?
either do this here, or I take you down to the station.
Do you
I
have
figured
a
you'd be a little bit more
warrant?
forthcoming. I
Article
do not.
2.3 of the Execution of Law Enforcement
Fuck.
Code. Unless initiated by legal process, no person shall be detained or obligated to answer any questions without explicit consent.
Looks like we got a little law knower on our hands. So are you a fan of this ASAP?
How did you know that?
Because I'm
I
psyched.
saw your statue.
Excuse me?
Ah,
Date, wait.
punch.
Causing a disturbance in public will result in disciplinary action.
What should
I love
I have an idea.
that that was an option. All right, let's take a look.
Can I reach over and break that
If
thing?
you can pay for the damage,
Damn it.
Maybe we can hack the laptop using Iba, because Iba can hack into things. And, yep. The receptionist desk. We know about that. Limniscate logo. About the
What is
abstract
that
painting.
supposed to be?
I do not know.
And we can kick him
I
instead.
told you to wait.
Waiting's
Okay,
just
fine,
pissing
I'll
me off
wait.
More.
Perhaps your dosage needs to be increased.
What?
Of what?
Listen
My
to
what?
me, Date. Ota's PC is connected to the internet via Wi-Fi.
There we go.
I was curious, so I hacked into it.
Nice. Ooh. Yo.
Does Tessa refer to ASET?
So, Two Witter has
That
a
is
whole bunch of
popular
different
fan
profiles up.
nickname for her.
Huh.
That means motto has to be Ota.
Correct.
Yeah.
However, it appears that Ota is the one operating the other 3 accounts as well.
Interesting.
What?
Optical
So he's-
protein fiber, Pongo Ponko, and KG are all Ota's sub-accounts. Ota is insulting ASET and defending her all by himself. This is what's known as a straw man sock puppet or false flagging.
This kid is
Interesting.
pathetic.
Interesting that they are explaining social media concepts. Hey kid,
Hey,
you're
kid,
a piece of shit, you know that?
What do you want?
I'm gonna tell ASET
Tell her what?
that you're sock puppeting for her on Two Witter.
What are you talking about?
You
should
know, that
drop
thing
the
that you're
attitude.
doing right now.
You shouldn't make those kinds of accusations. Do you want to get sued for defamation?
Optical protein fiber, Pongo Ponko, and KG are all your sub-accounts.
What? How do you know that?
I've already told you.
I told you, kid.
I'm psychic.
I'm psychic. Now,
Also,
I have some
you
questions
shouldn't.
for you.
You really shouldn't trust the police when they have the ability to hack your Wi-Fi remotely. That's
Fine.
just fucked up. All right, so it looks like now we can finally start to talk to this kid. So, what the hell are you doing
I'm waiting
here?
for Tessa to come out.
This is an
Is
office
that her real
building,
name?
not a concert hall.
This is the main facility of Lemniscate Entertainment's production branch. There
I'm
are
aware of
multiple
where we actually
studios
are.
for recording and broadcasting in this building. Tessa is recording a podcast today.
Right. So you're creeping. You just creeping on out, huh?
Not only were you faking the whole thing, you made sure to add her so she'd see it.
But if she doesn't see it, she won't know that I'm protecting her.
But you're protecting her against the threat that you're
Don't
making.
you think all those comments hurt her feelings, even if you defend her?
But in the end, I made it so everyone became her fans and got along and...
That's not the point.
No. No, you didn't.
I'm sorry.
No.
Just
No, you're
don't
not.
do it again, okay?
Delete the accounts. If you're really sorry, delete the accounts.
I'm
Anyway.
gonna ask you again. Were you the one who reported the screaming at Bloom Park around 9?
Yes,
Why
Yeah,
were you in the area?
exactly. Well, I found this dead body at the merry-go-round and then I freaked out.
Or I'll tell everyone about your little imaginary enemies. Hey everyone, this guy...
Okay, I'll talk. Just shh.
Hey, receptionist with the giant rack over there. This kid fakes Twitter accounts. How lame is that?
I went to Bloom Park because I was supposed to meet someone.
Did you enter the park?
Yes,
So who were you meeting?
a girl named Mizuki Okiyura.
What did you say?
Interesting.
Mizuki Okiyura? She's the daughter of the president of Lemniscate. Do you know her?
Yeah, I know her.
And at once this web gets unreasonably tight. Like, I do appreciate that the video games try to make sure they don't have to introduce too many characters to you, but at the same
She's
time, it
just
is
a
a
friend.
little weird.
Yes, she better be.
What?
Bah,
Why do you care?
because I'm her goddamn adopted
Where
dad.
and how did you two meet?
Here, the Lemniscate lobby. Mizuki is friends with Tessa. I was talking to Tessa one day and she just comes up like, hey,
When was this?
last September. So, I guess the relationship has lasted over a year now.
I had no idea that my adopted daughter was friends with a pop
Don't
star.
call it a relationship.
Well, what am I supposed to call it?
A stalking. How about that?
Anyway,
Call it a
I have
stalking.
her look over my work sometimes.
Work?
I write light novels.
Uh-huh.
Really? What's your pen name?
Odoin Kyoma.
That is a lie. Database
Bah!
searches reveal no professional authors have ever submitted work under that name.
Hey, Ota. How about you stop lying to me? My third eye can see through your bullshit.
Well, I'm not a published author. I'm an aspiring author, to be exact.
So you write fan fiction.
So, anyway, Mizuki reads my novels. I get notes and advice from her.
From a 6th grader?
She's surprisingly insightful. She has the talent to be
Yeah,
an editor
let's
for
put
sure.
that into context. If you actually are 22, that means you're hanging out with a 15-year-old. Stop it.
Around 8:10 last night, I got a call from Mizuki saying she wanted to meet me at Bloom Park.
That's double
She
weird.
sounded scared. You know how that area is run down and abandoned?
So she was already scared when she called the meeting at the park where she found her mom dead in the merry-go-round.
I think she wanted me to go with her as protection.
But why Bloom Park?
Someone messaged her on Nile.
Nile is a popular messaging application for smartphones
So
and
maybe
PCs.
Mizuki got a message saying, hey, I'm gonna kill your mom at the park.
What did they say?
She didn't tell me exactly, but it said to come to the merry-go-round at Bloom Park tonight.
Yep,
Who sent it?
okay.
I don't know. But Mizuki was determined to go.
And she didn't want to go alone.
What happened next?
I met up with Mizuki and we went into the park.
Right. Which is when you saw the body. And you decided to skedaddle. But of course, Mizuki being much braver than you are.
Did you leave her there?
Yeah, of course he did.
You left a 12-year-old girl by herself?
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
I didn't
Duh.
mean to. I was panicking. People do stupid things
Ha.
when they're in fight or flight
Ah!
mode.
I
Like
love it,
when people
Harwood.
grab their
I
pillow
think
and
you're
run out of
exactly
their house
right.
in a fire.
Jeez, you're a real hero, kid.
See, I knew you would make fun of me.
Of
This is
course
why
I'm
I
gonna make
didn't
fun
wanna
of you.
tell you.
You suck.
Is that why you didn't identify yourself on the phone? You seriously didn't think we'd find you? Mizuki would have told us everything.
I didn't think she
Would have.
Why wouldn't she?
But she's kind of in a coma right
She
now.
said that if she ever
Well, not
got
in a
caught
coma,
going
she's
out at
kind
night
of
with someone
recovering
like
right now.
me, her roommate would kill her.
Right.
Good girl.
Her roommate being me. Why'd you have to use a payphone?
I tried
You
using
have
my
a cell
phone
phone.
at first, but my heart was pounding and I was scared and my hand was shaking. With
Uh-huh.
the rain last night,
You
it
dropped your
kind of
phone in the puddle.
slipped out of my hand.
And which is why
You
we
dropped
couldn't
it?
call him on the cell phone because it wasn't
Yeah,
working.
right into a puddle.
Yep. Yep.
Iba,
Yep.
Can you trace the last signal that Ota's phone sent out?
Yeah, does that track? Does that
Near
check
Bloom
out?
Park, just past 9 p.m.
Okay, so I guess that
The phone
tracks.
has not been turned on since.
I guess he's telling the truth.
This time.
Hey, Ota, what are you doing?
Well, now we get to meet A-Set. Well, damn. All right, I get it, kid. All right, all right, all right.
And
right.
you are?
A new
Mr.
fan.
Date from the MPD. He came here to ask me about what happened last night.
Oh, you mean that murder that you
A
found?
detective? Wow, I've never met a real detective before.
Oh boy. Don't worry, Date. You're not expected to do or say anything. Just sit there. All right. So, uh-oh.
Date, your adrenaline level is rising.
Yeah, I'll bet it
something
is.
the matter?
No, nothing.
So now I guess we get to talk to the both of them. Did you talk? Did you? So, okay. And then talking to her. Gotcha. Well, let's start off with some looks.
Something wrong?
Nope, nothing's the matter.
Can I reach over and break that?
If you can pay for
Okay, so I can't, yeah, okay. I can't do anything else. Yeah. Hey, kid, did you tell her about finding the dead body?
I heard about it. About
Yeah,
Ota
huh?
seeing that corpse at Bloom Park. He told me.
Thanks. Thanks,
Tessa?
A-Set. I appreciate you telling me the truth.
Why didn't you come to the police?
Such a shocking story would certainly pique the young woman's interest. It is
Yeah.
possible Ota wanted her attention.
Of
He
course.
told her about a dead body he found for attention?
That sounds about like a 22-year-old.
Actually, I already knew about it before Ota told me.
How?
Wait, for real?
It's all over the internet. When
How?
I saw Ota
It wasn't
this
even
morning,
reported.
I asked him about it. He told me he saw the body.
Okay, so he didn't tell you about it until this morning, by which time we would have had about 6 or 7 hours to make the news rounds. So, never mind. Oh, wow. Wow, Harwood, I didn't even pick up on that. You're right. It's definitely A-Set is Tessa backwards. Wow. Took out Shoko's phone from my pocket and showed it to Ota.
You know who this
Photo,
is,
excuse me,
right?
not phone.
Yeah, it's the woman I saw at Bloom Park. Her
Except,
name is Shoko
you know,
Nadami.
alive.
I saw it on the news.
Wait, do you not know who her daughter is?
She has a daughter?
I didn't know that
Oh
either.
my god. Oh my
They
god.
must be unaware that Shoko is Mizuki's mother.
Interesting.
Maybe because
How
her
could that
last name
detail have
is
not
different.
come up? Oh, right, because the parents are divorced. And
Dami and Okinawa.
yeah, no, that makes sense.
It has also
And if they
not
only
yet been
know,
reported
yeah, if
that
they only know
Shoko
the
is
dad.
Roshi's ex-wife.
I mean, that's not really something that gets talked about a whole lot. And they got divorced several years ago before A-Set became a thing, like a year and a half ago or whenever it was.
Gee,
So about this
Tessa,
chick you're crushing on.
You always look so cute.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I
So,
shouldn't have asked.
so cute.
I shouldn't have asked.
So cute that I can't take it.
I shouldn't have asked.
Don't you think so too, Date?
Don't
You're
bring me
awfully
into your creepy shit. I
familiar
mean, yes,
with
but
her.
don't bring me into it.
I can't help it. Her loving aura is in the air. When I'm with her, I just...
That's what that is.
My head gets all light, and I just relax and don't sweat the small stuff, you know?
Gross. All right, so what's your relationship with this numbnuts next to you?
We're like a goddess and a summoned thrall.
Her
That's
thrall.
not a very
If Tessa
healthy
ever gets in
relationship.
trouble, I swoop in and protect her.
That's not.
You sound more like a superhero than a thrall.
No, he sounds more like a creep. But that's
Ota
beside the
always
point.
defends me when
Anyway.
getting bashed online.
Yeah, I bet he does.
Stop. You're making me blush.
This guy.
I know, for real. Fucking the worst of the worst. I mean, we could tell her. Do we blow up his spot? Do we blow up his spot?
Let me confirm something.
Tell me about your
You're
stage
Asa,
name.
right?
Stage name.
Let's play a game. Shadows.
Oh God.
Thread, silhouette, aset.
Fears.
Upset, regret, aset.
Water.
Wet, sweat, aset.
Yay! A-set, you bet!
The magnetic currents in the atmosphere are clearly causing aberrant behavior. We should leave. At once.
I agree, Iba. This is bizarre. How old are
I
you?
turned 18 this year.
Oh
Senior
God
in
damn
high
it.
school?
Yep.
Date, I recommend you keep your hands to
Ha!
yourself.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna make a move.
What?
For real.
Oh,
we do not want to get
I meant
involved in
Ota.
that shit.
Wait, you were gonna make a move on me?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, absolutely. You're cute. Well, not really a look, more of a gawk or an enraptured gaze. You know what? I'm gonna do it.
Hey, let me tell you something.
Yeah,
It's
about
those
this.
posts on
Posts
Twitter.
on Twitter. His face. His fucking face. His face.
Looks like you're my thrall now.
Now I
Isn't that
summon you,
right,
bitch.
Ota?
Yeah, just be cool.
I'm an adult. That's not gonna happen. All right, so you're friends with my
Mizuki
friend Mizuki. You know, yeah, that
Yeah,
girl.
I am. Mr.
The girl who
Fiora
found the
runs
dead body
agency,
with your friend
and
last
Mizuki
night.
is his daughter. So
Yep.
we hang out
And the
sometimes.
murder victim was
Is
his
that how
mom.
you became friends?
I didn't mean to
There's
let
more
that slip.
to it than that. But basically,
Okay. Mizuki and I live under the same roof. But she doesn't tell me about her personal life. She doesn't tell me much of anything, come to think of it. I'm totally in the dark.
So, Mizuki must come here to hang out sometimes.
That's where she goes in the middle of the day. I always assumed it was drugs. And we're
Date,
leaving.
I have determined that these two have no further information for us.
Thanks, Iba. You could have told
Our
me that
goal
half
is
a
to find the
goddamn
murderer
hour
of
ago.
Shoko Let us continue.
Right.
Cool. We're out of
Let's
here.
head back to the crime scene.
What? What?
See you kids later.
Bye.
where are you going?
I'm
to where the
going to
corpse
go
was
and do
found.
police work.
In that case,
My
I'll
job.
go with you.
No, you won't.
No, what?
No, you
Please
won't.
take me with you,
No.
Why?
because I want to know more about what happened.
There's absolutely
Do you have
zero
any
reason for you to
suspects?
come along.
Probably some crazy murderer, right? That's
Why
what
would I
Ota
tell
told
you?
me. The corpse was strung up on that merry-go-round. It must
Oh,
have been some
God.
kind of twisted message.
Is she the murderer? I almost want to lock her up right now anyway.
Ota, take a video.
No.
Huh?
Just do it. Mr. Dante! Please, Mr. Dante, you can't leave me.
What?
I can't imagine life without you.
No.
What are
This
you
is
doing?
the wrong thing that we should be being filmed having happen right now. No, stop. All right, give me that phone.
Ota, did you get it?
What?
Oh, yeah.
Iba? Do your thing. Whoa, those are massive breasts. I'm sorry, I just got distracted. I mean, the game said it. The game said it. I didn't think it was that true. Jesus Christ, game. So, the fuck was that about?
Mr. Date, you are a member of the MPD, aren't you?
Yes!
Public service.
Why the fuck would you do that and film me?
What would happen if this little video
Exactly.
happened to go viral?
I'm gonna get my goddamn eyeball to hack that phone right
and
now.
Just so you know, taking my phone away won't help. It's already in the cloud.
I hate you.
No, not at all. I'm just imagining your body sinking into Tokyo Bay.
I'm used to sinking. Part of the job.
Waka waka.
Huh?
Staring daggers. Why are you doing this?
I told
You
you.
suck!
I want you to take me to the scene of the crime.
No!
If you do, I promise I'll delete the video.
Bullshit!
Date.
You're a goddamn
Has
blackmail me all the way through this
She
fucking
really
game,
is
aren't you,
quite
bitch?
the seductress.
Ah, she sucks. Ah, she sucks. She sucks so bad. Oda, why? Why are you? Why? Aset has a rather inappropriate smile upon her face given the circumstances. Okay, cool, interesting. So something I just noticed is that once they no longer have anything new or interesting to say, their name goes from green to gray. I was trying to see if there was anything else with the receptionist since it was green, but no. Sadly, no. Well, fuck. I guess if there's nothing else I can do but bring the kids along with me, I guess we're bringing the kids to the murder scene. Fuck. I guess if you all can fit in the back seat. I got some booster seats back there. Oh, god damn it. A set in the passenger seat. So, I guess let's start with the kid in the back.
Why do you ask?
You two are very close for an idol and a fan.
Ota is
I just realized someone I can
special.
take advantage of.
He really is like a hero to me.
Hero, huh?
It's definitely some sort of future muscle car. You're right about that, Harwood.
We're good friends. We go to movies and karaoke and go shopping together.
So why would she be
She's
friends with
really
somebody
good at
like
listening
you?
to me bitch and moan about my problems. I'm so much older than her, but it really doesn't even feel like it.
And why did you become an idol?
I guess it was because I've always wanted to be famous, you know?
Of course you did.
Famous.
You have no discernible
Get on TV.
talent, so you
Be
might
a
as well go
household
ahead and do
name.
it through your body.
But you're not there yet.
It's all right. Internet stars do better if they don't sell out.
Right away.
Internet star?
Ota
Yeah.
didn't
You know,
tell
the
you?
thing that killed the video star,
I'm
which
most
was
famous
killed by
on
the radio
internet.
star.
I do songs and dances and play video games and stuff on stream.
I hate her.
Have you heard of Shovel Forge?
I hate her.
Shovelforge is a game in which you
I hate her.
manipulate cubes on the terrain to
I hate
build
her.
structures.
I hate her. She's a Minecraft
I've been
streamer.
focusing a lot on
She's
that
a fucking
game lately.
Minecraft streamer.
What about being on TV?
The worst.
I'm not very popular yet. I can only get on TV as a background singer or something. I don't get many gigs either.
Yeah, I'll bet. Yeah, I'll bet. So how'd you get involved with
Well,
the talent
at
agency
first,
then?
all I did was stream from home. And then, not to sound cocky, but I started getting pretty big. I started getting offers from agencies.
And one of them was Lemniscate?
They
Not
had to wait a
exactly.
couple of months until I turned 18, and then they
My mom's
made me sign a
actually an old friend
contract.
of the president of the agency.
For real.
A friend of Renju's?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I asked him for advice one day.
And we still
know,
haven't
you
revealed
have to be
our
careful.
relationship to either
Even
the
a place
girl
that
or
looks
him.
legitimate with an office and everything can be sketchy. And
You
my
don't
mom
fucking
and I
say.
didn't know anything about the industry at all. Anyway, one day Mr. Okiura said to come see him at his office, and he hooked me up.
Gross. Do you have any questions for me now that you've hijacked my fucking investigation?
What's it like being a detective?
Wouldn't know
It's
much
pretty
about
cool.
that. I'm not a detective.
But you are a cop, right?
No.
But I'm not on the crimes unit.
Then what unit are you in?
What indeed?
You aren't
Dante,
gonna
this is
tell
really
me?
not the time to be
Please?
misleading.
What are you doing?
Just thinking about posting that video.
God fucking cunting
Whoa,
damn it.
hold up now.
Well then tell me!
Really, why has Iba not hacked the phone already? Why has Iba not hacked her phone already?
You know, now
It's
that
so
I think
dumb.
about it, wouldn't you get in trouble for that video too?
What?
The video. You're an idol, right? You have a status to maintain. If that video went viral, I think you'd be in trouble too.
No,
It's okay.
not at all.
It is?
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
What?
What? What?
I can see into the future. I know when I'm going to die. Just kidding!
This girl, I swear this girl.
Anyway,
I
I'm not
swear this
going
girl,
down
I
without
can
fight.
see when she's gonna die
So I
too.
will release that video
And it's
if you
gonna
don't
be
want
sooner
me.
rather than later. Oh my
I'm
god.
part of a special investigation unit known as Abyss.
Date,
I don't have a choice.
What's Abyss?
Are people not supposed to know
Advanced
that it
Brain
exists?
Investigation Squad. Public doesn't know about it.
Wow,
How
really?
cool!
Secret
Don't tell
police?
anyone.
Secret
I promise
mental
I won't.
police that...
I
that-
swear to the Egyptian goddess Isis.
Hello, dystopian future. We have arrived.
By the way,
So,
I didn't
what's
catch
your
name.
real name?
You really want to know?
It's okay
Is
if
it
you
not
don't wanna tell
Tessa?
me.
Iris. Iris Sagan. I know, weird, right?
Of course it is. Speaking of more Egyptian shit. And something just happened with my eyeball. What does that mean every time you bump? Because that's happening a lot. And in the past, little signs like that, little slivers of something going on, usually means somebody
No.
just jumped
It's
into your
nothing.
body. Like time jumping around and shit. So I don't know. I don't know what the is supposed to signify yet. But I assume it signifies something.
Excuse me. You Kaname Date?
That's right.
Depends on who's asking.
And the girl?
Don't worry about her.
She's an important witness for this case.
Yep.
We've
Sure.
got business here.
Oh,
Sure.
okay.
I appreciate that the policeman's just going to believe us. I still don't like the way that those were stabbed into the ground like that. Iris can't hold back her excitement and rushed onto the scene, completely dirtying it up and ruining every bit of investigation we've done so far. Last night we found Mizuki inside the central column. Why was she in there? Why was she holding the murder weapon? What was going on? What the hell are you doing dancing back and forth over
Trying
there?
to find some clues.
She's a natural detective, huh?
Except the body's been moved.
Was the body on top of this horse here?
Yeah, that's the
It
one.
was.
Seems like some kind of ritual murder to me. Maybe a religious cult sacrificing her to the devil or something. They conducted their ritual here. Like shadowy, hooded figures going around and around.
I see somebody's been
Stabbing
watching
her
too much
one
television as well as
That's
being a
quite
part
an
of it.
imagination. But do you have any proof?
I do.
No.
Well, let's hear it.
That did get fucking Iris. So why do you think this is a
The
ritual
horses.
murder?
Horse? Sounds kind of
Like
like
the game.
Horus, right?
What are you talking about?
You don't know
More
Horus?
Egyptian shit.
Horus is the Egyptian god of the sky and sun. The right eye is the Eye of Ra, and that's the sun. The left eye is the Eye of Wadjet, and that one is the moon. It's the same idea behind the Eye of Providence.
The Eye of Providence?
She might actually be onto
All-seeing
something.
eye.
Oh, I see.
Just like what's on the back of a $1 bill.
Yeah,
Interesting.
exactly. The Eye of Providence is supposed to be the symbol of Freemasonry and the Illuminati. Starting to see the picture?
Not really.
Interesting.
When I was younger, but not since it closed. Kawasaki is restricted, right? No one's supposed to be here.
No, nobody's supposed to be here right now either because
located
it's a
at the heart
goddamn
of the
crime
Kawasaki
scene, and yet we
district.
brought your ass. Whatever.
It was closed 8 years ago.
8
The closure
years
was
ago.
due to an accident at a nearby chemical plant. An
Interesting.
explosion caused massive amounts of chemical pollutants to contaminate the area.
So
The government quickly
this kind of
issued
became like a
evacuation
chemical
orders.
Chernobyl, as it were.
Eventually, the entire district was deemed unsafe for habitation and restricted.
Interesting.
Therefore, Bloom Park was permanently closed.
And still closed
But a
by the
restricted
time
area doesn't mean much if there aren't enough
this murder
officers to
happened.
patrol it. There's
Right.
still plenty of ways in. You can even get in by boat. Hell,
Some people just sort of
ignore the
wander
evac
over
order
here
and are still
sometimes.
living here.
Yeah,
Are they okay?
I don't know.
relative term.
But if anything happened to them, it'd be their own fault.
Are we safe?
We are, yeah.
Relative term.
Decontamination for this area is basically done. The chemical concentration around here isn't high enough to hurt you. You could run a marathon here and be okay.
But
Yeah,
it's
I
still
would
off
love them
limits,
too,
right?
Kisty, if she weren't blackmailing
Yes,
us
legally. That
with
keeps the
being with an
media out, at
underage
least.
girl.
I'm glad. It's quieter than it usually is.
Interesting. Okay, you're wasting
Hey,
your time.
Iris, I don't know what you're trying to
Anything
accomplish
that's
here, but you're wasting your
worthwhile is
time.
already gone.
What do you mean?
The cops already scoured the place. They didn't find any leads, not a single clue. If they had, they would have notified Iba.
Iba?
And she would have
My
notified me.
partner.
Your partner? I don't see anybody.
Oh, don't worry,
She's
she
right
sees
in
you.
front of your eyes.
Or she's in front, or is she in front of my eyes, Waka Waka. All right, so
I remember Ota
tell me more
describing
about
the
this.
scene. He said there was an ice pick stabbed into the corpse's left eye socket.
Interesting.
Taurus?
So the ice pick
Providence?
was in
Left
the
eye?
eyeball
There has to be some
when
kind
they
of
found the
meaning to
body.
this.
So what made
Wait,
the child
What
remove
did you just
the
say?
What?
ice,
The ice
pick
pick was inside the victim's left eye socket?
and be grabbed by
Yeah?
her?
Ota told you that? He's sure that's what he saw.
Yeah. Why?
Because that's new
When
information.
we arrived at
That's
the scene,
why.
the ice pick was not in the victim's eye socket.
It was in Mizuki's
Ota's telling the
hands.
truth.
He would have no reason to lie about such a detail.
So like I said, what happened that made Mizuki so scared that she grabbed a murder
Mizuki.
weapon from her own mother's corpse to defend herself with? That's a big bloody deal. Local cop. Let's look at the horse, I guess. Okay, so this is where the corpse was tied up.
Iba,
Wait a second.
Can you show me the earliest recorded images of the scene of the crime?
What is your intention?
Shoko's cause of death was blood loss from multiple stab wounds with the ice pick. Naturally,
Yeah.
there should be plenty of blood.
And then, so,
There
But
isn't
the
a single
eyeball
drop
was-
on the horse. And it was
Aha.
like this when we found it.
uh-huh.
Correct. There are no signs of blood being wiped or washed off either.
So she was killed somewhere else and then
That
brought
must be-
here. But the eyeball was still removed prior to death because of the amount of blood that was on it. Interesting. We should go.
Oh, come on! Just a little longer.
No.
No.
I'm
You
already
got
in
what you
enough
wanted.
trouble bringing a civilian in.
Yeah, we need to go.
Okay.
Now.
Yes.
Also, give me that phone. Give me that fucking phone. Uh-oh. Oh,
Hey,
this
you
bitch
alright?
just fainted.
Are you okay?
Morning sickness. I'm kidding. It's not like I would know.
She keeps fucking with me.
I'll give you a
and
ride home.
I don't like it.
Yeah, score.
No, this is not a good look for you,
How much
Date.
do you weigh?
Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady
Oh
that?
my god.
105 pounds.
Bah!
See, 105, huh?
You can tell just by lifting me?
I'm psychic. Also a little psycho. This is
Your back
not
is
a good
so
idea.
warm, Mr.
This is
Date.
not a good idea. None of this is a good idea. You maintain a healthy and respectful and professional distance at all times. Giving her a goddamn piggyback ride. Ugh.
Oh,
No, you
horrible.
firemen's carry her if you have to.
No, you should worry about me more.
Looks like
No.
you're feeling better now.
Maybe I'm just acting.
You're an annoying blackmailer
I don't
who
think so.
continues to be a part of my life despite my constant
right here.
protestations.
I would put it right back where it came from.
Shove it right down your goddamn
That makes me
throat.
actually want to throw up.
Love it. Iris opened the passenger window. She's gonna vomit out of it.
Wait, seriously?
No, but I am kind of warm.
The
Oh,
current
God.
temperature is 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Humidity 60%. It is
Yeah,
unlikely that
Iris
humidity
is the
factor-
Renji of this fucking game. You're right about that, Kisty.
Hey, Date. They say when you stick your hand out of a car going 100, you get a rush like you're holding D cups.
Watch it.
What?
Get your arm ripped off.
That is very inappropriate for you to say to me, young lady.
My arm regenerates like an alien's.
Didn't you tell me that you're gonna die soon?
Yeah, you might want to pull your arm in now.
Strange.
Your hand?
No, knowing your
No,
own
not
death.
that. It feels like I've met you before.
Yeah, see, and
Well, that's nice.
according
If
to
you don't
my
get your
memory
damn
flashes,
hand back in this car
I
right
think
now.
we have. Keep your hands and arms inside the vehicle while it's in motion,
Okay.
or else I will handcuff you to the steering wheel. No, you'll like that. I will fucking tie it down. No, no, I will throw you out of this car. This goddamn game's making me inappropriate now.
You should go
Oh, what a shit.
No, that's all right. I'm gonna head home.
in. Ooh, going home already.
Yes. Give me your phone so that I may please delete the video and be done with this. But out of the corner of my eye... Huh? Wait. Wait. You're the lady who was murdered. What?
Oh, who is this, Iris?
What? I felt my body freeze because that woman, she's dead in my dream. No, it can't be. It felt like my mind and body were being torn in opposite directions. As I stood there stunned, Iris grabbed my hand.
Come on, I'll make some tea.
You're...
Nice to meet you. I'm Iris's mother, Hitomi.
Interesting.
Hitomi.
And you are?
Kaname Date from the MPD.
Very curious.
Police? Are you a detective?
No, Mom.
It does. This place does match our dream room.
Mr. Date said he's...
Iris?
Oh, right.
I'm on a secret police force that nobody
Nothing.
knows about.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Things are getting very, very curious indeed. She put everything down on the table and sat down on the sofa. Cool. And now another investigation scene begins. I'm just gonna look all the way around here. Jesus. Speaker system. 2 speakers and a console. 2 speakers and a long, thin box in the middle. I can see a plant in the corner. No insects, unfortunately. Sorry, Iba. Oh, look, it's a beautiful day outside. And they have workbooks on the table. Looking closely, one in the middle is different. Osagami Sumo Wrestler Directory. Oh, neat. And there's the picture. This is the drawing that I saw in my dream. Oh my god, we are the skeleton. What the fuck? But yeah, this is the drawing that I saw. This is the man, this is the woman, and it wasn't a boy child, it was a girl child. Weird.
Iva, let me know if you're cold.
Michael.
I'll pop you in there and warm you up.
I would suggest putting your heart in there first.
Wow. A real loving relationship I have with my eyeball companion. And the lamp is now like a regular lamp, not like a rose lamp. And is there a light switch over on the far wall? You better believe there's a light switch over on the far wall. Yeah, this is everything. Wait, what? The box. Oh yeah, the wait. What box? Oh, you mean this guy? Yeah. I can't do anything with it either, but yeah, everything's here. Crazy. Okay, well, you look chipper. You were saying, how long have you been living? You look chipper.
You think so?
Yeah.
I was just thinking about a hunch I had this morning.
Uh-huh.
Hunch.
A hunch
There are
about the
flowers
murder?
blooming behind me, right?
There are, yeah? What about them?
I don't like it when they giggle. About the flowers. Iris was hinting about the flowers blooming behind her.
The flowers.
Oh. The winter lilies.
It's an iris.
Or winter irises.
An iris. I thought those bloom in May.
That's the winter iris. Iris ungicularis. They bloom in the
Uh-huh.
cold.
They bloomed just this morning.
I see.
In the language of flowers, the iris means good news and hope. When I saw the flowers this morning, I just knew something good would happen.
And it wasn't until we picked up the flowers that we were able to interact with the light switch. Good news and hope. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, you seem to be feeling better.
thanks to you.
I guess is what I was getting
I feel
at.
as tough as a lion. Rawr!
Oh boy.
How am I
That was
supposed to
incredibly
react to
lame.
that?
Don't think about it.
I
You'll
know.
only
It's
hurt
like we're
yourself.
meeting the girlfriend's mom already. This is weird. This is really weird. I don't like being in this situation and we should leave.
Since I was born. And Mom was living here before that.
Uh-huh.
I grew up in this house. I've made a lot of memories here. I've thought about moving
Yeah, I'll bet
before,
you
but
have.
I just couldn't bring myself to leave this place.
Any memories of
Why were you considering
being
moving?
murdered, perhaps?
Well, because there was... Well,
Date is 30,
I don't
as it
know.
turns out.
Huh?
What was that? Well, because there was... Well, I don't know.
There was... Well, I don't know.
May I ask how old you are?
I'm 37.
And
Okay.
Miss Iris here is 18?
Interesting. It's
You
pretty
were
young
very
to be having
when
a
you had
kid.
her.
But
Yes,
it happened.
Just 19 years old.
What about your husband?
Yeah, about him.
I don't have one.
There is no husband.
Divorce?
Mr. Date, please.
It's all right, Iris. I've never been married.
A single mother.
Yes.
So, what about her father? Not gonna give us that answer, huh?
By the way,
I heard that you were friends with the president of Lemniscate, Mr. Okiura.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
Eitoku High.
Has he ever mentioned me?
You know it?
I know everything on the internet.
Yep. So of course she knows about it. Okay. Did you know Renju's ex-wife
Yes, I
by
do.
chance?
But I only met her twice. Once at Renju's wedding, and then again just a few months ago. Why do you ask?
No reason.
Because she's dead. Very,
I'm a teacher
very
at the
dead.
local elementary school.
Oh, neat.
The teacher. Must be a tough job.
Oh, not for me. I love children. Even the struggles and challenges are quite rewarding for me.
Uh-huh. And how do you feel about dealing with this one? Because I'm having a tough time. I saw her. I saw her in my dream last night. No, that's impossible. It's impossible!
Mr. Date, please
you were
drink
saying,
your
young lady?
tea. It's getting cold.
I don't think I should drink the tea.
Right.
Nope, don't
We
drink the
haven't
tea.
even
Don't drink the tea.
Well then.
Don't drink the
That's
tea. Both me and mom pass out. Kid's
Are you
like, ha ha ha, finally!
Oh.
Mom used to be
Interesting.
right-handed. But now-
Doubly interesting. Oh, see how she's not even moving this hand.
Locked up on me.
Right.
I see.
Interesting. Well, I guess we've done all we can here. Steam is rising from the tea. It's very good, very delicious. Thank you very much for the hospitality.
Well,
And
I think
y'all
it's time
have
for me to be heading
a
home.
good day. Interesting. Well, me and my little purple booties and gloves are gonna head on out. I stood and headed for the door. Iris and Otomi stood politely next to me.
Mr. Date, we'll see each other again, right?
No, we will not.
sure you want that? I'm a cop.
Give me
after
that
all.
fucking phone so I will delete the fucking video.
If you ever see
No.
me again, it probably won't be under the best of circumstances.
Oh,
But because you're Mizuki's friend, yeah, we might see each other again. She is kind of like my roommate after all.
what?
Anyway, be
Oh
seeing
yeah,
you.
that's new information. Give me your phone! Right, I
Excuse
forgot.
me.
Oh god, I forgot.
Well,
Oh god, I
home.
immediately forgot.
All right. Take care, Date.
So weird. Ow. I love that that's the loading screen.
Date, let's go over the facts of the case.
I just want to listen to my Unta Unta music, okay, Aiba? Also, is Aiba in my steering wheel? I'm pretty sure that Aiba is in my... Yep, she's charging in my
Good
steering
idea.
wheel. That's awesome. We're driving one-eyed. Oh, look at me. I'm handsome. I'm handsome. Allow me to introduce
Hi,
myself.
my name is Kaname Date. Nice to meet you.
That's never gonna get old.
Date? I have the same name. What a coincidence.
That's
Perhaps
never
he's
gonna
had
get old.
Too much medication.
I beg your pardon? Are you still giving me medication, you bitch? Let's play a game.
Hey, me. Want to play a game?
Of course I do, me. I always want to
Sure,
play a game
let's
with
play
me.
I Spy.
Oh.
I Spy something round.
I spy
I
something. Super
Correct.
handsome.
I win.
I will terminate you.
I love it, Iva.
Don't push yourself, Date. No, I'm fine, Date.
You do not appear to be fine.
I would totally talk to myself if I had the ability to look at myself in third person like that. You better fucking believe I would be doing that. All right, so let's hear the timeline of events.
Iba, can you give me a timeline of the events of the crime?
At once.
Ooh. Wow, actually just literally gave me a
That
timeline.
Nile message to Mizuki.
Okay, so time of death is approximately 5 p.m. Sometime after that, but before 8:10 p.m., Mizuki receives the Nile message saying to come to Bloom Park. Mizuki calls Oda at 8:10 p.m. to accompany her to the park. At 9 p.m. they arrive and discover the corpse. Ota leaves Mizuki fleeing the crime scene. Oda reports the crime scene via payphone. Sometime during this point, Mizuki grabs the murder weapon from the corpse, hides in the central column in 25 minutes. I guess 30. And is hiding there for about 30 minutes. No, longer. About 2 hours before we arrive on the scene and find her. Oh my God. You're absolutely right. Nile. God damn it.
Probably the culprit
Well,
themselves.
it's gonna be all Egypt shit. Y'all just hang on. It's gonna be all
Mizuki
Egypt
wouldn't
shit
obey
in this
the
game.
instructions of a complete stranger.
Then Mizuki knew the sender.
That's what I'm thinking.
I
Or
don't
the
know.
suspect used her friend's phone.
Aiba, can you hack into the phone and find out who sent the Nile message?
Nile's security protocols are intricate. It will take time to decipher.
But you can do it, right? Just might take a while. God, about the corpse.
The estimated time of death is yesterday, Friday, around 5 p.m.
Yeah.
The cause of death is blood loss from multiple stab wounds to the torso.
Yeah. For me, it started around the
weapon
Wadjet
used to
system.
commit the murder is almost certainly the ice pick Mizuki was holding when we discovered her. There were no fingerprints, hair, or other clues left behind by the culprit.
Got it. About those bloodstains.
When we arrived on the scene, there was no blood on the horse the body was mounted upon.
Which
Which
means the
probably
merry-go-round wasn't
means-
the murder scene.
Exactly. That she
Shoko
was
was
murdered
killed
somewhere else
and then
and
brought,
brought
there to be
here.
displayed.
Which means the eyeball was removed somewhere else too, and where
That
the
means
fuck is
Mizuki
the eyeball?
couldn't have done it. She's 12. She can't move a body or drive a car.
Correct.
Were you considering her a suspect?
That's part of
You
the
gotta
job.
eliminate people
If
somehow.
there's even the slightest possibility.
Then
I
this
get
is
it.
good news.
It is.
It means
She's
the
not a murderer.
likelihood of Mizuki being the killer is almost zero.
Uh-huh.
I knew that from the start. She would never put her hands on her own mother. She doesn't have what it takes
I mean-
to commit murder.
Dan, can't you just play Hades on the on the PC? Is it a part of Game Pass? If it's on the Xbox, it should be a part of Game Pass, right? So why was she inside the column?
Perhaps
That's
she was
the
playing
big
hide and
question.
seek.
Hide
Nope.
and seek.
It was
Something
not a
scared the shit
serious
out of her. She
suggestion.
grabbed a weapon and she
I
went
was
into the
merely
column.
Joking, as you call it.
Okay, that didn't give me any information about
The
that.
corpse was found tied up on one of the horses of the merry-go-round. This makes it clear that the killer had no intention of hiding their crime. Rather, it appears as though it was displayed deliberately.
You may be right, Dan. I
Crossed
don't
the
know.
line
I
line.
thought you were saying that it was
Or is
on the
attempting to
Xbox.
send some kind
And
of
if it was on the
message.
Xbox, you might be able to get it that way, is all I was thinking. But you may be right. Anything more?
The corpse was found with her left eye removed.
Yep,
That eyeball has yet to be found.
correct.
According to Iris's testimony, when Ota
There might
first
be some
discovered
sort
the
of
body, the ice pick was still lodged in the left
Ritual
eye
involved in
socket.
that as well.
So why did Mizuki have the ice pick?
And
Could
why
she
was
have
the ice
taken
pick
the eye?
placed in the eye socket after it was used to kill her? Because so, if we remember the way that the I guess autopsy, infield autopsy by Aiba kind of told us, the eyeball was removed prior to death because of the amount of blood that came out of it. So, if you think about it, the eyeball had to have been removed. Then she was stabbed a bunch. Then the killer put the pick back into her eye. And why would they do that? Why would they do that? That's only a statement to be made. There's no logical reason to do that. You wouldn't finish the job See, I disagree. I disagree that the pick in the eye socket would be the finishing blow, because you wouldn't need that. At that point, you wouldn't need it. The job was done.
Yes, as a matter of fact. I checked the surveillance cameras
So
around
then,
Boone Park again.
did the
and I
corpse
noticed something
travel
strange.
with the ice pick in it,
Something
or was the
strange?
ice pick
There were no
replaced
cars.
after it was
Yesterday,
arranged on
in
the
parking
merry-go-round?
lot and the streets in the vicinity, there was not a single vehicle.
Are you sure?
I am.
Then, how did the suspect move the corpse?
I have no idea.
Maybe it was moved. No, because the time of death was only at 5 p.m., 6 or some odd hours before we found the body, so it's not like she would have been killed several days ago, put in the column, and then retrieved to be put there, you know, something like that. Huh.
Welcome back.
Interesting. Hi, boss.
I brought her here after her examination was over.
Oh. Mizuki!
Mizuki.
Oh.
Has she said anything?
She looks much less bright
no,
and cheerful.
still can't talk.
Was it okay for you to bring her here?
Probably not.
I got permission from the hospital.
Okay.
Apparently,
At
the
least doctor
hospital
looked her over.
director has been poking a few of the nurses. So I asked him about that, and all of a sudden he seemed very open to the idea.
Yeah, I
It's
bet.
not permission, it's blackmail.
No
Yeah,
shit.
Same thing. You
No,
know
it's
what you
not.
need to do now, right? Sync with her.
Get her back to the hospital. I beg your pardon? I think I should not do that in public. Looks like we're going into the Somnium. Well, there's Pewter. Are you sure this is okay?
She's only 12.
Weird, right?
You sure this is okay?
The machine is safe. I can guarantee that. You have nothing to worry about.
Yeah. I don't think I believe you.
Hey, Pewter, about Iba. Could you do something about her personality?
No.
Do something about it?
It wouldn't kill her to be more modest. Maybe a little more ladylike?
If you dare reprogram me, I will self-destruct in your eye socket.
Love it.
So you were listening, huh?
She's always listening. She literally has no
Her
choice.
vitals are stable. Her EEG is also stable. I think we can proceed.
It's good to know. Thank you, Nolan. That's definitely Nolan North, right?
You're asking me that now? I'm asking you to sync with Mizuki because we have no progress. Maybe Mizuki saw something at the scene. Maybe she went
mean,
inside that merry-go-round to
I think
hide.
we'll definitely
But
get
she isn't
that
answering any
answer
questions.
right
The
there.
only way to find out is to dive into her subconscious mind. Don't you agree?
I think it's an easy way to find out the answer. The only way, no.
Renju Okiura is Mizuki's legal guardian. Did you get permission from him?
I couldn't get in touch with him.
Of course not.
What? I thought he was being questioned by a local unit.
His questioning ended around noon. He hasn't been heard from since.
Why would he?
Weird.
I don't know.
Why is he not looking for his daughter and, you know, being a dad? We could just try talking to her. Nope. She can't hear from here. I guess there's an enormous machine beyond the window. It's known as the psych machine. Sync machine. How do I... Remember Vivus like me, genius engineer. Haha. Okay, he also invented Iba. And... Are you sure you want to do
If
this?
we don't do it now, then when?
I guess I have to exhaust all dialogue.
This is exactly the kind of situation Abyss was founded for. Besides, if you dive into
Mind
Mizuki's
hacking?
subconscious, you may be able to help her.
Fair enough, if I can get rid of some
Hariphonia
locks.
is psychogenic. Physically, she's fine. Her injuries are mental,
Maybe she'll come out of it.
which is understandable after seeing her mother like that.
Yeah,
You may be able
completely
to heal
understandable.
her, Date. You just have to sync with her.
Okay.
You're the
Let's
only
do
one
it.
who can.
Why am I the only one who can? Maybe I look around a little bit. So I say there has to be a way for me to go into the thing, but is it the door? No. Is it the other door? No. I mean, I want to go down there and do the thing. How do I? Nope. Nope. Binders of papers, off monitor. There we go.
We are
I guess
ready
I gotta
to
talk
begin.
to Peter again.
Date, go to the sync room.
Which will give you some indication of like, hey, if you
Got
actually
it.
want to progress, this guy's got new dialogue, you know, something. Fuck.
Agent Date, Mizuki is reacting.
Like, good kind of
Heart
reacting,
rate is
or
rising and her brain
bad?
waves are showing signs of disturbance.
Okay, so bad.
She may be getting nervous about the procedure.
Date,
I would
try
be too.
to calm her down.
Everything's gonna be fine. I'm just
How do I
gonna
do
dive
that?
into your brain,
It's
and I'm
true
gonna
that
sort
she
out what's
can't
going
speak
on,
to you.
and then I'll be right back. Okay? Everything's gonna be
But
fine.
she can hear you. Try talking with her.
Sure thing, boss.
Okay, sure. I'll talk to her. So here's what's gonna
I'm
happen.
gonna be inside your head.
That's
looking for
not
clues about the
comforting at
culprit.
all.
Not only that, we will also attempt to discover the cause of Mizuki's muteness and rectify it. With her aphonia cured, we can ask her further questions directly.
Which will be very useful. But not at all comforting.
I know it looks scary, but trust me, there's nothing to be afraid of.
There we
There's
go.
no pain,
Now we're
no
getting
side
around to the
effects.
good stuff.
When this is all over, you'll go back to your regular life like this never happened.
That's...
Mizuki, I've never told you this, but I'm not an ordinary policeman. I belong to a special investigation unit called Abyss. Advanced
We're
Brain
basically psychic
Investigation
cops?
Squad. We explore the human mind with state-of-the-art technology and research. There are a billion kinds of suspects and persons of interest out there. People that lie, people that don't say anything, people that have head injuries, or some that have deep mental wounds that keep them from talking.
That should sound
So-
familiar. Ha 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 ha.
How do we get clues from these people? We have to get inside their heads. The truth is in their minds. Our job is to find it.
Okay.
Sinking is
we'll
what
sink.
we call diving into someone's subconscious mind. You sink deep down into their psyches, and you synchronize with their true selves. People like me are called sinkers. Sinkers enter
As
the
opposed
subject's
to
subconscious,
People who
which
end
is
up
a dreamlike state we
floating
call
to the top.
somnium.
They get to be regular
It's
cops.
Latin for dream.
Oh.
There are 6 sinkers at Abyss.
I
I'm one of
just
them.
looked over at Banana Bell, and she is belly up, curl feet, over on the bed there, and having cat dream twitches. It's probably the most adorable thing I think I've ever seen. Anyway, when this
Hey,
is all
Mizuki,
over,
When this is all
let's go out
over,
for ice cream.
what should I say?
For real? Oh. Oh. Okay. I guess that's stew you like. I mean, we want to get her favorite thing. And if that's the only one that it's saying that she likes, then we'll go with
Hey,
the thing she likes.
Remember when we went last time? You were laughing about how it looked like throw up? But it tasted so good. You were devouring it. You kept saying it looked awful, but you loved it.
Do you not have a more heartwarming story, or...
I'm sorry,
Wasn't
I'm
bad.
Date, her heart rate is steadying. EEG
Okay,
is
good. It
Date,
seems to
get
have
into
worked.
position. Let's begin.
Oh, and Special Agent, I forgot to mention one thing.
I always love when they forget to
I
mention
added a
one
new
thing.
feature to the sync system.
Of course you did. What's the new feature?
New feature.
You'll learn more when you're synced. It's very useful.
Great.
Sure,
Fine.
got it.
Let's jump on in then. Loading. Loading brain into other brain.
Date, you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ready anytime.
Sorry, she was leaning over the console
Remember,
there.
Date, You have only 6 minutes in the Somnium world.
Time limit.
Any longer, and your consciousness will be absorbed by the subjects.
Yeah, I know.
Noted. Yeah, I've been
Find
doing this
a
for
lead and get out in
about
under
5
6
years.
minutes.
We know how to do this.
We're counting on you.
Interesting that we have a time limit inside their brain.
Let's begin.
I mean, it's incredibly science fiction-y, you know. There's always some kind of limiting factor to these things. Shrink rays to let you go inside of human bodies only last for so long before the changes revert, and, you know, shit like that. But now we get to enter her dream. What, no weird dance this time, Iba?
What was that?
Nothing. I was merely trying to enter the scene like a cybernetic assassin from the future.
Well, if you're trying to do that, you'd have to do it naked. Is this Bloom Park? Lightning and a bird
Very
cage.
weird. That's very weird.
Maybe this is representative of Mizuki's state of mind.
The fact that Shoko was killed here must weigh heavily on Mizuki's heart.
Mizuki should be inside that column.
To get the information we need, we will have to deal with the lightning and the cage and get to Mizuki.
Move fast, or time is going to run out.
Unnecessary. Look around.
Look around?
Everything stopped.
This is the new feature of sync that Pewter mentioned.
You can stop time?
Only when standing still. Time is moving incredibly slowly. Currently, you and I are transmitting information at high speed, so it only appears as though time has stopped. Are you familiar with the concept of time dilation?
It has to do with relativity, right? Two people can experience time differently depending on space-time.
So because our data is spinning faster, basically,
this could be useful.
Then what's happening
you can only stay in
in
Somnium for 6 minutes, right?
her mind.
But with this, you could take your time and explore.
Let's get started. Somnium scan.
Weird.
Activate.
Did it work? Okay, seems to have worked. Mental lock number 1, the lightning. Mental lock number 2, the cage. And number 3 is going to be getting inside of this door. And remember, we had to shoot the lock before. Heal Mizuki's hearts. Mizuki is mute. By healing her mental wounds, you may be able to get important
To reach
info.
Mizuki, something must be done about the lightning that keeps striking the birdcage.
Lightning's supposed to strike at the highest point.
Oh my god, all those skewered horses.
Piercing Shoko's photograph.
And it's continually vibrating. That's weird.
Iba, the speaker over there. It's shaking.
At the same frequency, yeah. And then the speaker's gonna stop.
It must be connected to the ice pick.
What do we do here?
Healing Mizuki should be your top priority.
I know.
But we also need to figure out what the hell is going on here. Time is expended whenever Iba is moving or performing an action. Pay attention to the remaining time left. Unlock all mental locks within the time limit.
An ice pick stabbed into Shoko's photograph.
Okay. So if we push it in...
Date, are you certain? Will this heal Mizuki?
I don't know. Just try it.
Understood.
Because everything's kind of backwards and fucking weird around here. Nope.
No good, huh?
In fact, it cost us
still
10
a
seconds
child.
to do that.
The solution may be simpler than you think.
Simple, maybe. But this is a dream.
Yeah, see, it cost us 10 seconds to do that.
Shoko's photograph.
1 out of 2. 20 seconds. It's weird. Why is it Z and then select with C and space with U's? That's what? There's something.
Right.
There's some mechanics here going on that I don't quite understand yet. And by doing that, it extends the speaker to become the new highest point.
What is...
Something happened over there.
So maybe the lightning ends up striking the speaker now instead of the cage. And we've unlocked the first lock. Awesome. Redirected the lightning using a lightning rod.
It looks like we can get to the birdcage now.
Cool.
Our next step must be to remove it.
Maybe something comes along and hooks the ring? I'm
Date,
guessing?
we got a timing.
A what?
Timey?
Time induction matter in encephalon. You can think of it as an item that affects the flow of time. Using
Okay.
this, you can slow down or speed up time in Somnium.
Is this another function Pewter added?
Correct.
Sounds like a dream.
So, like, we'll be able to slow
Well,
down the
it is a
time on
dream.
the merry-go-round and be able to
Because it is a
actually
dream,
get onto there.
Extraordinary things such as this are possible.
Got it. Guess I'll try to use...
Okay. Timies are items that affect time. You will sometimes obtain them when you perform an action. Timies only affect the time taken to perform an action. You're able to hold 3 timies. Picking up a timie when you already hold 3 will replace 1. They're expended after 1 use, but use them as often as you can. Okay, so we have 2 ways that we can solve this particular path. We can either remove the birdcage or blow the birdcage away. And we even have a retry option here too. So, just looking around, we've got a control room, a microphone, a big bird cage. Looks like panda pieces over there. A gate. And remember, there's going to be a hidden item too. A hidden eyeball. I'm gonna check the panda pieces.
The panda is in awful shape.
Make time halved. Okay, that's cool. I mean, I guess we probably want to
Leave
put it back
me.
together, right?
I am quite skilled at this.
Even though it'll take a lot of time. Uh-oh.
Or at least I thought I was.
Your
Pieces are
overconfidence
jumping
is
away.
a weakness.
Great.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
The panda is in...
Kick it away. Oh!
Did the merry-go-round move as well?
Is there a connection there?
Interesting. Okay. So the panda pieces cause the merry-go-round to move, which means I might not be able to influence that yet, but I will be able to
This
soon.
appears to be the microphone for the speaker.
Right. That will quarter time. That will give me a half time. I guess let's shout it out, baby. Like the scream
Stop
that we
it.
heard that night.
Stop it all.
Nope, didn't do a goddamn thing, but we did get a quarter time
Mike.
burn, so that's fine.
Listen up, miscreant. I know you're hiding in there. Throw down
That's
your weapon and come out with your hands up.
the wrong message we wanted to send.
Your parents would be very disappointed in you. You
No,
can fix this.
Iba.
You have so much to live for. You can't give up hope now.
You're having fun, aren't you?
Why would you say that to that tiny
Agent
child?
Date, you've got 4 minutes.
Shit. I
The
guess let's
control
just go
room
to the
of the
control
merry-go-
room. I'm going to use this quarter second to gain a quarter
What is your
second and try and
plan
open the
once I am
door.
inside?
It is a control room. Maybe
I do not think it will be...
just try.
Oh. Interesting. Are we in a deeper
Didn't
level?
expect to see this inside.
I do not see an exit either.
But there's something suspicious here.
see two
Bird cage.
bird cages.
Looks like there's something inside them. Take a look.
The left bird cage looks like it has money in it or something, and then the right bird cage has balloons.
A bird cage. There are ripped pieces of paper.
Oh, okay. So if we try and lift it, it takes 55 fucking seconds. But if we try to peek inside,
Let's see.
it'll only take 5.
It looks like a picture of something.
Picture?
Yeah, a kid and her family. Ooh.
A bird cage. There are
Okay,
ripped
so what did that do? Time 230. Oh God. I guess let's try our
All right, leave it to me.
divide by quarters and then try and lift.
It is heavier than it looks.
It sounded pretty heavy. All right, we physically removed the cage. And that now takes us down this path. We've made a choice.
Nothing happened.
All I did was move the cage.
Retry will allow you to return to a save point just after unlocking a lock. But you only have 3 retries. Going back 1 lock costs 1. Going back 2 costs 2. Going back 3 locks does all 3. You will gain 3 retries by pressing restart from the menu, or by failing the sync. This is likely your best option if time becomes too low.
There are torn.
So now we can take the torn pieces of paper, and we can try and put them together. We can roll them up and toss them, or we can kick them away. I mean, I'm definitely thinking we should try and put them together.
Leave it to me. I enjoy puzzles like this.
And I'm going to use one of my time pieces to reduce the amount of time that that's going to take. Just like
Done.
so. Mommy and Daddy
But-
and little girl here at the merry-go-round. In front of the panda. Riding the panda.
You were able to get out?
So the photo was the key. I remember it clearly. One day I came home to find that photo torn up in the trash can. When I asked Mizuki about it, she started to cry. I don't know why she tore the photo, but whatever her reason, it seemed like she regretted it. Since we repaired the photo in Somnium, the bird
Mizuki
cage
must be having a hard time.
is
But the
lifted
cage
off
is
and is
gone.
the same way as
We can
they
get to
actually
Mizuki now.
physically lifted it off.
Do you not see the horses?
You can do it.
Yes,
if
I
you
do.
No.
All right, fine. We have to stop the
But the
spin.
panda is back together. And you'll notice that the head is still spinning over there. So if we go back to the panda.
You have 3 minutes, Date.
Also, I still haven't found the hidden item.
The panda head is spinning.
Yeah, we need to stop the panda head. I don't want to spin it more. I want to stop the head. So let's stop the head.
Maybe it's like the speaker before.
Okay.
I see. These
That
were
worked.
also linked.
That's
That's
right.
easy. And there she is.
Mizuki!
Let's go to her.
Got it.
Cool. If you choose the correct answer as your final action, you can actually exceed the 360 limit. Even if it seems like you don't have a lot of time left, don't give up, you might be able to do it. Huh, more than 1 second? When you clear, you get a prize. What? Oh, okay, gotcha. Because we had more than 1 second when we got the clear. Or when we get the clear, rather, we'll win a prize. So I have all this time left. Aha! To be able to find
What is
the
this?
secret item. That's what I was looking for. Day 2 Mizuki beat. I'm assuming that complements the Mizuki A that we will get when we actually win. Interesting that I can still interact with this. Nothing. What about the merry-go-round horse? We can spank that horse. We can ride that horse. Or we can talk to the horse. I kind of want to try talking to the horse to see what it does. To see if the horse has anything to say about this murder.
Do you happen to know the culprit?
It does talk back. I knew it was going to talk back.
Did you learn something?
I did.
Nope.
Beyond a shadow of a doubt.
But you don't speak horse.
This horse cannot speak English.
Yep. Alright, fine. Whatever. We had fun. Can I do one of the other actions with this third? Yeah, I can try riding it. Got plenty of time left. Nope. That's creepy. That's really creepy. That's really creepy.
Oh,
no, she doesn't.
I see.
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry.
Oh, shut the hell up. I've got 2 whole minutes to investigate this scene. And I got plenty of items that restore me back to 30 seconds, too. So shut the hell up.
It's Mizuki.
Sure is. Whoa. Oops. So we can make her laugh. We can smile at her. We can hug her or we can slap her. And because I have this 1/8 time, I'm going to go with the longest option.
I will imitate you, Date. Oh, little mini light bulb needs a change. Oh, good boy. Mini, mini, mini. Okay, cutie little
creepy.
mini light bulb. I'll turn you on. Yes, I will. Ah, you turned on. Good job, mini light bulb. Mini, mini, mini.
This, with the horses thrashing in the background and her weird face, like, this is really creeping me out.
No reaction.
God
Because
damn
it doesn't make any
Okay, so that didn't work, but I did get a
It's
1/4. So let's try. I mean, the other best option would be a hug. Just a simple hug.
Mizuki.
And there it is. Hey. Feety Prince. And now we get to find out what happened. There was somebody else. Okay. I guess we're coming out now. Never mind. I thought we were actually going to learn what happened there. Via cutscene. Oh, hey Noble. Thank you so much for the sub. And welcome. You got here at exactly the right weird time.
Are you okay?
Well, you gonna talk now?
Date.
Yay! We did it!
Date!
We snapped her out of
Looks
it.
like she can talk again.
Maybe we should, like, give her a couple of hours before we start pestering her with police questions. But yes, yes. Yes, she can. Yes, she did. Congratulations, everybody. It was a success. We asked her a few questions. I asked her about last night, about the Nile message, about Oda, and about Shoko. I know that after Oda ran off, something must have happened to make Mizuki want to hide. So now we finally get to get an answer to that stupid question. Wow, Jesus, I gotta talk to you too? Fuck. And you too, Pewter? Goddamn. Oh my god. Well, unfortunately, I think this is where we're going to have to call it an end to the night. I was just looking at the clock. How long have we been going already? How much longer I had to invest versus other work that I have to do. But I'm really enjoying the shit out of this. So I'm very glad that you guys are along for the ride too, because this is great. And thank you very much, Harwood. I totally would have forgotten. And it's been like since day one since we saved. Real quick, before I do go, let me look at some of these new files that we got. New persons, updated. I guess maybe updated with the new picture. Iris, ugh, the worst. Excuse me. But yeah, so there it is laid out right there. Due to an injury in the past, Iris's mom can't move her right arm. But I'm guessing that whatever that was probably has a lot to do with whatever murder we saw. I don't know, it's so weird, so weird. And then Renju. Ota was also updated, as was the mom and the boss. And then in the appendix, we have all of these new terms, just in case we forget what those are. Shovel Forge. The sandbox game that's all the rage with the kids. A-Set You Bet is a call and response game that A-Set plays with their fans. Japanese idols often create a special cheer or slogan for their fans to memorize and chant at concerts. A-Set's cheer works by A-Set announcing a category and having a fan come up with 2 words that rhyme with A-Set in that category. Weird. And then this is what we wanted. So we can look at the Mizuki A portion of the file, which we get from beating the mission before there's less than 1 second left. That's good. And then the B, you actually get for finding the eyeball. So instead of Aiba, you get Aiba in Aiba form. And then maybe another piece of concept art here. Is that Date? I'm guessing? Because it wouldn't be our murderer, right? And maybe these were other concepts for Date, giving his Aiba a sling of sorts. And I'm guessing they eventually abandoned the whole pointed eyeball thing for Aiba, at least as far as while it's in his head, and instead just went for the standard heterochromatic eyeballs. That's cool. This is really cool. This is really cool, and I love it. But what about the flowchart? Our flowchart, my friends, has its very first branch. Interesting. So I guess find another route in the previous Somnium by going back into the dream and lifting off the cage the other way. We would end up going the other split through here. This is going to get very fucky. And I think I'm gonna like it. Because look at how big this thing is. I don't know whether it... No, it doesn't zoom out or in or anything. But like that... This cork board's gonna end up getting very, very full of pictures by the end of all this. I have a feeling. So I am cautiously optimistic, we'll say. More so than I was about Zenki Zero. And that gives me hope. Because so far, this game's great. So far, this game's awesome. And I can't wait to see where it goes, which we'll find out next time. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. You watch this at twitch.tv/TimLeftwich. My name is Tim Leftwich. We'll see you right back here next time.